can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Got two headphones. So, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Welcome, one and all to today's live stream. You'll notice I'm not wearing a tie right now. Let me go ahead and get my tie put on. Shout out to you guys. What up, Living Like Larry? We got Roy. We got Robert Samora. We've got a squad in here today. Big Pimpin' says Mike G. Let's go, Football Nation. We got Robert in the house. We got Raider Guy in the house. Who else? Salute, says Jay Mullen. Merry Christmas to you, Daniel. Shout out to Earth Citizen. Casual is cool, though, says Mike G. Hello to all, says Neil. Jeff, hello. Looks like Omakamo. Hello. What's up, my guy, says Banger Wave. What's up, my guy? Give me 1 second, guys. I ran downstairs really quick during that intro video and came back up. And I know I should not be short of breath. No tie player? No. It's coming right now. That's actually what I'm going to go grab right here. I got... Which one do we want to wear? Guys, talk to me. What color? What color are we wearing today? I'll let you guys pick the tie. I try to, on these kinds of days, avoid red or blue or wear both ties or both colors in one tie. Joshua says blue. Misty says pink. I got a lot of blues coming in right now. Come on, Colts. Come on, Colts. Come on, Colts. Okay, we can go blue. Looks like blue is winning right now. So, real quick, guys, let's start a poll. Who will win? Who will win? Is it going to be the 49ers? Or is it going to be the Colts? Yeah, I think blue definitely won the conversation. Let's go take a look here, guys. Let's go see what color blue ties Mario has in the closet here. Okay. We'll just bring out the tie rack. The multiple tie racks. Ooh. Blue? Blue a dabba dee abba die. Okay. I got a bunch of ties, guys. I got a bunch of ties. We got ties for days here. They're already pre-tied just because it helps save a little bit of time. You know, it feels weird, right? It does feel weird. Why don't we do red and blue, right? This is more of like a pinkish blue. We can go red and blue. I feel like that's good. I feel like that'll work. I think this tie will be just fine for today. Let's go with this. This feels right. This feels right for today. Okay. You guys might be appalled at how much time I normally actually take to decide what tie I'm going to wear for the live streams. And then this tie is not a super wide tie, so I can't wear like a super big tie bar. Can do a tie clip right now. Just a little hungover this morning, says Mike. Just a little. Just a wee bit. Maybe a silver clip will work here. Let's do a silver clip. What do we think? Looks good? Looks good to me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set. We are fresh. We're good to go. We are set. We are fresh. We're good to go. Let's talk football, shall we? Let's start by taking a quick look at the NFL playoff picture. One of the things you'll notice is that the Buccaneers are nowhere to be found here, guys. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost to the Carolina Panthers, and right now there are 3 teams who are looking to clinch a playoff berth with an Indianapolis Colts loss today. You heard that right, guys. The Bills, the Jaguars, and the Chargers, all 3 of those teams would clinch the postseason if the Indianapolis Colts lose this game today. If the Colts win, they've still got a chance. 49ers are already in. They're just now playing for positioning out here, and whether they want to stay at 6 I think they probably want to advance to number 5 to play the Carolina Panthers. 49ers against the Panthers. I think most of these teams would be happier going up against the Panthers than the Philadelphia Eagles. Chicago Bears sitting at number 2. They'll be playing the number 7 Packers. And the Seahawks sitting at number 1 will get the bye week in the first round. Let's see. Living Like Larry saying, can we get an emoji for our Niners fans? Go Hawks. Yes. Yes, 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 Larry. Thank you for the super, and thanks for letting me know. I totally blanked out on that one as well. Let's go ahead and get that set up for you guys here too. All right, guys, while I get that set up, why don't we take a look at this image now. This is the postseason. You'll notice that a couple of teams, more teams have clinched. Lots of teams have clinched out here. You can see that in the NFC. And I'll let you guys take a look at that while I make this quick adjustment here. Emojis. We've got, let's see, we've covered a couple of these. I need to do a Colts one, and I've actually got 2 Ravens ones. So we'll do a Colts and a 49ers. We'll do a Colts and a 49ers. Replace image, Colts. Replace image, 49ers. Save and publish. All right, guys, those of you who are fans of either the 49ers or the Indianapolis Colts, you should have emojis available for you now. 49ers depth chart. We'll go ahead and pull this up as well, and we'll pull up the the Colts depth chart too. Okay. Normally, I have all of this stuff set up beforehand. Little delay on my end, guys, having to get some things taken care of on the home front here. But we are good to go. Here is the playoff picture. Right now on the bubble, the Indianapolis Colts are sitting at 8-6. Again, a win today keeps the Colts alive. A loss here today, and the Colts are going to technically be eliminated from playoff contention. The Ravens only stay alive because the Pittsburgh Steelers are middlesome at best. Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now sitting at 9. Detroit Lions sitting at 8-7 right now. They've also are on the outside looking in. We'll see what happens here. Lions hoping for a 49ers loss. That will help their case right now. But really, the best case scenario is another loss next week for the Green Bay Packers. Snaz, welcome to First Downs, my friend. What's going on? Okay, how about we talk about tonight's game a little more specifically here. These two teams, offense and defense here. Why don't we take a look at the 49ers stats, folks? The San Francisco 49ers are a top 12 team. They are ranked inside of the top 10 according to the NFL Network. Rank 8 in the league right here. They are 11th in points per game, 10th in yards per game. That equals 24.6 points per game and 347 offensive yards per game. Middle of the table when it comes to yards per play, but they are the second best team in the NFL when it comes to converting third downs. Plus, inside the red zone, they are a top 10 defense, or excuse me, a top 10 offense inside the red zone, converting red zone opportunities at a 63% success rate. Pretty high percentage there. Taking a look at the defensive side of things, guys. On the defense here, the defense, they rank 11th in the NFL when it comes to points per game allowed. We look at yards per game, yards per play, third down efficiency. Honestly, none of it is very impressive. In their defense, they've lost a lot of players between this year and last year. Is my graphic off center here? Or is that my camera? It's my camera cutting me off. There we go. Okay. In their defense, they've lost a ton of players, not just through free agency, not just because it was the end of the season, but Nick Bosa is out. Fred Warner is out. We've seen a bunch of absences this season for the San Francisco 49ers defense. That being said, it's really not as bad as it looks, man. We look at the red zone efficiency and third down efficiency. They're still holding opponents to less than 40% success rate on third downs. And inside the red zone, they are just outside of the top 12, sitting at number 13. So, chat, I am down 10 in fantasy. He says, here's a chat from John Harper. He says, facing George Kittle, but I've got Purdy and CMC. Wish me luck. I think you'll do all right today, John. I think you'll do okay today. Mario Hondo, Colts win, says William Reed. Let's see. I've always had them, Alex. Those have always been there. Let's see. Luke saying Mario is back. No, Luke is back. Mario never went anywhere. Mario's been here the whole time. Watching this game because I don't want Taylor to pass Cook in yards. He could finish this week still on top. What is he, 40 yards behind James Cook, something like that? Space Explorer, what's going on? Robert Zamora with us right now. We got Arian in the house, looks like NR Random saying, hey, Mario, remember me? I don't chat a lot, but I'm always here. There he is. This indicates to me that you are a channel member right now, NR Random. So, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Welcome in. Matthew saying, thank you for being you. Thank you, Matthew. What's up, Eric? What's up, Reggio? Rake Flyer, hello. Hunter, hello. Julie saying go Niners. We've got Jesse saying Packer is still on the hunt for the playoffs, Mario. Packers have not clinched the postseason. Is that right? Let's double check right now. I do have the Green Bay Packers not having clinched. At the moment, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams have clinched in the NFC, with the Panthers and the Packers still looking to clinch right now. The Broncos and the Patriots in the AFC, but should the Colts lose, the Jaguars, the Chargers, and the Bills, all sitting at 10 and 4, will clinch, which means the Texans would be the only way in for the Indianapolis Colts. Okay. That is a quick look at the stats for the San Francisco 49ers. Why don't we talk about the offense here for San Francisco, and then we'll talk about the defense. Offense has also been dealing with a lot of issues here. Brock Purdy didn't play the whole season. Mac Jones had to fill in for a few weeks there. Y'all remember some of that. Christian McCaffrey this season has been decent, but hasn't been the same Christian McCaffrey that we've seen. Like, he's been good. Christian McCaffrey's been good this year, but you know, coming back from that, what was it, the calf tendonitis or whatever it was that he was dealing with, having to go to Germany, having to get his calves looked at, having to get all that stuff. I, as a Christian McCaffrey owner in fantasy football for my Dynasty League, I'm thinking that the writing is on the wall, man. Christian McCaffrey might have another year in him, 2 at best, is my personal opinion. Anyways, top pass catchers today for the San Francisco 49ers. Actually, number 1 wide receiver today is going to be Jawan Jennings. Ricky Pearsall has been ruled out, so Sky Moore is going to be available, and Kendrick Bourne is still on this team. So Kendrick Bourne, Jawan Jennings, and Sky Moore are going to be your top 3 pass catchers. Of course, George Kittle also going to be a problem out there for the defense of the Indianapolis Colts. Offensive line, left tackle Trent Williams, left guard Spencer Burford, at center Jake Brendel, at right guard Dominic Puni, and right tackle Colton Mikovits. This will make up the San Francisco 49ers offense. Looks like we've got about 16 and a half minutes until this game gets started. Go Jennings! I see you. Heishleman. I hope I said that one right. Roy Williams checks in, says, I will be in and out of here. Looks like a visit, an IA visit for Christmas. Okay, Brian, I see you in here, my friend. I got Frymeister as well. Manuel Torres, what's up? Trombone saying back at it again tonight. Oh, yeah, we all are. And you know what? I'm starting to like this tie less and less. I might have to untie it and retie it. It feels a little short right now. CMC going to get at least 2 touchdowns today, says Wamba Brown. It's possible, Wamba. It's possible. Isabel saying, hi, I have a pounding headache and it feels like I'm seeing stars. Blurry. I hope you feel better after that one. Shout out to Carter saying, go Colts. We got Tyree Clay in the house. What up, Tyree Clay? I see you guys. Lady, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, lady. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Jess dropping the opinion right there. Jess saying the 49ers suck. I don't know, man. 49ers have already clinched the postseason. I wouldn't go as far as saying that the 49ers suck. I'll say that they have had their fair share of issues this season. This is the offense for the San Francisco 49ers. Why don't we take a look at the defense? Take a look at the defense here. 49ers defense. Front defensive line, the front 4, and then the back 3 here in the front 7. We'll start with Bryce Huff on the left side. And then we'll have Kalia Davis. Alfred Collins and Sam O going to make up your front 4. So Bryce Huff, Kalia Davis, Alfred Collins, and Sam O going to make up the front 4. Left or weak side linebacker to strong side linebacker. On the weak side, D. Winters. Tatum Batoon going to be your middle linebacker, and Luke Gifford going to be your strong side linebacker today. Of course, absences on the defensive side mean no Nick Bosa, no Fred Warner. It's been like that all season. 49ers just going to have to deal with it. Corners for today. Left corner on the left side, no Renardo Green, so today will be Darrell Luter Jr. And on the right side, you'll see Diamador Lenore, a name that you are familiar with, as well as in the safety spot here, Malik Mustafa and Jair Brown for this 49ers defense. That is offense, defense, and stats here for the San Francisco 49ers. Why don't we do the same for the Indianapolis Colts? Now, we got a photo of Daniel Jones right here, but as you guys know, Daniel Jones, Phillip Rivers getting the start today. Yes, Father Time, Old Man Rivers, gonna get the start in this one. And coming into this game, it's crazy, man, because the Indianapolis Colts a month ago were sitting at 8-2. They were the number 1 seed in the AFC, and then they started going into this tailspin, and they do not look like themselves anymore in any sense of I guess whatever they once were. This game will be happening at Lucas Oil Stadium today in Indianapolis. You are watching Football Nation. It is Monday Night Football. The Colts, despite having all of these amazing numbers here offensively, points per game, yards per game, third down efficiency, red zone efficiency, everything inside the top 10, this team is slipping. This team is slipping. They rank 16th in the NFL according to NFL.com coming into this week. And this team is averaging 28 points per game. They're averaging 358 yards per game, 6 yards per play, 41.5% success rate on third downs, and they are a top 6 team inside the red zone. But last week with Phillip Rivers, he only completed 2 passes that had more than 5 air yards. That's not going to work against the San Francisco 49ers defense. I wonder how they will adjust, if they made any big adjustments between week 1 and now with Phillip Rivers to target Michael Pittman Jr., to target and use Josh Downs upfield the way that Josh Downs is supposed to ball out and play. You know, the guy. Am I getting cut off right here? I totally am. Totally am. How's that happening? That's weird. We'll bring this out just a little bit more. Oh, no, now I'm oversized. I'm still cut off. What is that? ¿Qué es lo que pasa aquí? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? Uh-oh. That's weird. Why is that cutting me off? My arm is getting cut off. It doesn't go all the way out to the side of the screen. What's going on, Sean? I see you. We got $2 Canadian coming in. What up, man? A couple of loonies from my friend Sean Hunt. Merry Christmas to you as well, sir. Thanks for checking in. Okay, defensively, the Indianapolis Colts are giving up 21 points per game. That's weird. I'm just going to make it work like this. They're giving up 21 points per game. That is actually good for 12th in the NFL. Jordan saying, let's go, Mario. Great breakdowns and coverage as always. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Jordan Truck, our resident Ravens fan, having to deal with a tough loss from yesterday, man. Sorry about your Baltimore Ravens, dude. That was a tough one, huh? Brutal. Brutal way to go down, dude. Brutal way to go down. But you handled it with grace, sir. We've got the defense of the Indianapolis Colts. This defense gives up 340-plus yards per game. They give up 5.2 yards per play. They give up a success rate of 41% to opposing offenses on third downs. Back inside the top 10 defensively in the red zone. Do with that what you will with that bit of information. Kickoff is in about 10 minutes here. Why don't we take a look at the offense? Chiefs moving to Kansas, saying Preston. People are saying that the Ravens game was rigged. They didn't play Henry after scoring 2 touchdowns, says Mr. Mojo. I mean, anything is possible, dude. Anything is possible. Looks like something about a purple dinosaur. Hey, what up, T-Bone? I see you, T-Bone. Thanks for checking in. Mad Dog saying, let's go, Mario. Let's go, Mad Dog. All right, guys. I'll tell you right now. I made some spaghetti today. I made some really good spaghetti today. But all of a sudden, I found myself sweating. So if I end up taking a break later during the stream, Just don't ask questions. Let's talk about right now the Indianapolis Colts. We got Phillip Rivers, Jonathan Taylor in the backfield right now. Phillip Rivers, the starting quarterback. If he struggles today, I would not be surprised if Riley Leonard got put in as well. If Phillip Rivers cannot get himself under control today, Riley Leonard could be filling in. Jonathan Taylor going to be the starting running back, and right now he is coming into this week. I guess sitting in here right now, he is second in the NFL in rushing yards with 1,443. He's got 16 rushing touchdowns this season and 272 carries on the year for Jonathan Taylor. He's averaging 5.3 yards per carry, which is 5th in the league. We are looking at Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, and Josh Downs as the top 3 wide receivers here. All of them, if you're a Colts fan, you are happy with. All of them able to score points. All of them able to get open. I actually really like this wide receiver core. I think the Indianapolis Colts have just had to deal with their fair share of middling quarterbacks. I mean, it wasn't a problem when Daniel Jones was controlling the offense, at least not at the beginning of the season. But now that Daniel Jones is gone, I don't see the Colts getting the win here today. The Colts are actually underdogs heading into this game, and I'm sure we've got a lot of Colts fans watching this live stream. Shout out to you Colts fans watching, but I'm willing to bet that we've got more 49ers fans in this live stream here today. 49ers already got the win, guys. The 49ers are already in the postseason. This is just for positioning for San Francisco. But for the Indianapolis Colts, they will be playing with their back against the wall. The rest of the team, I think, is going to be putting everything out there. I'm watching Phillip Rivers jog right now. That's not a good sign. They're jogging out of the tunnel, and Phillip Rivers didn't even make it to where they're supposed to be before he started walking. That's not a good sign. So Phillip Rivers can't even jog out of the tunnel without being out of gas right now. I literally just watched that happen right now. Phillip Rivers just ran out of the tunnel with the rest of the team, gets about to the end of the cheerleaders, and then just starts walking here instead of jogging with the rest of the squad. Not a good sign. Okay. Offensive line here. They did a great job of protecting Phillip Rivers last week. Let's talk about them. First of all, Tyler Warren, keep an eye out for him. He'll probably be one of the bigger targets today. Anyways, left tackle, no Bernard Raymond. Today it's going to be Luke Tenuta. Quentin Nelson going to be your left guard. At center, Tanner Bortolini. At right guard, going to be Matt Goncalves. And right tackle going to be Jalen Travis. This makes up your Indianapolis Colts offense. Let's take a quick look here at the defense for the Indianapolis Colts. Tamara saying he won't make it. Take the home team always, says Larry. Acting for the ladies, says Dog Food. Don't sleep on Rivers, says John. I'm lost on betting now. I am panning for gold. Oh no, Barry. Barry is panning for gold right now. All right, guys, let's take a look at the defense for the Indianapolis Colts. One of the big issues here. Okay. So, the Indianapolis Colts, interestingly enough, they're playing the 49ers today. They traded I don't remember if it was a trade or not, but they managed to pick up Charvarius Ward at the start of this season for Indianapolis. He's on IR right now. Fast forward to the trade deadline, and the Colts looking like a super savvy team. They send over some picks over to the New York Jets, including a first-round pick. They pick up Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner's out. He's been out for the past, 3 games? So Sauce Gardner has been out. Not a great place to be if you are the Indianapolis Colts with your back against the wall. But let's talk about the Indianapolis Colts. Also in a 4-3 defense, let's talk from the front defensive line. You'll have Kwity Paye as your left defensive end. Grover Stewart as your left tackle. A name that's been in here for feels like a long time, DeForest Buckner at right tackle. And Liatu Latu going to be your right defensive end. Jermaine Pratt, weak side linebacker. Zaire Franklin, the middle linebacker, and a tackle machine. And on the other side of him, you'll have Austin Ajiake. Ajiake? Struggled on that one. Okay, your 2 corners for today. On the left side, it would be Sauce Gardner. Not today. You're going to see Mekhi Blackman. And on the other side, we're going to see Jalen Jones. 2 safeties, guys. Cam Bynum and Nick Cross going to be your 2 safeties for today. 2 of the better safeties in this business right now. That'll make up the Indianapolis Colts defense. They're pulling out the American flag. They're going to be doing the national anthem. And while they do that, let's do a quick head-to-head comparison, shall we? This might be weird to you guys. It's only a one-game sample for Phillip Rivers. But you guys, can do what you will with this information. I'll say this. Brock Purdy this season has played in 6 games. So if you multiply everything here by 6, I don't know if you can really multiply that by 6. You can't keep the completion percentage the same, keep the passer rating the same. We'll keep those the same, right? But if we multiply this by 6, you still got an advantage for Brock Purdy. Big advantage for Brock Purdy in rushing. Total touchdowns, big advantage for Brock Purdy. You would have 6 to 7. You heard that right. Interceptions right here. Basically, bottom line, every category this season, even if we try to adjust an account based off of Phillip Rivers' first game back, he's going to have to do better. That's just flat out the truth. There is no way the Indianapolis Colts will win this game if their quarterback puts up 120 passing yards. It's just not going to happen. And when you've got 1 touchdown to 1 interception, albeit that being at the end of the game, and against the Seattle Seahawks, which kudos to Phillip Rivers for even playing against the Seattle Seahawks in his first game back in 5 years. Crazy. But do what you will with that bit of information. That is a quick head-to-head comparison of the two. Let's see. I need a combined 41 from Kittle and McCaffrey. Let's go 49ers. Let's see. Adjust for percentile, says Photograph. Living like Larry. I see you dropping the Seahawks. He already knows. I folded, LOL. Made a mistake and voted 49ers on the poll, says Juan. Not if I can't run. Not if you can't run, says Mr. Mojo. Yep. Seattle got lucky. Let's go Colts, says Micah Kimbrough. You think so? 300 yards for Taylor? Only way, says Cool as a fan. Why don't we take a look at the running game comparison? Because, Jonathan Taylor might be good, but there's this guy, I don't know if you heard of him. His name is Christian McCaffrey. That guy's really good at football. Let's talk about it. Now, it has been a down year for Christian McCaffrey this season. Last year, a workhorse until he got injured. Actually, last year he was kind of a bum with those calf injuries. But when he's healthy, he normally is one of the better running backs in the NFL. This year, he's done a lot of his damage through the air. And this team coming into tonight's game, the San Francisco 49ers, 25th in the NFL when it comes to rushing yards per game, compared to the Indianapolis Colts, which are averaging 128 rushing yards per game. That's good for 6th in the league. Rushing attempts per game, 26. Not actually that great for the Indianapolis Colts. They run the football 26 times versus 29 times here for the San Francisco 49ers. The issue is the yards per rushing attempt. If you rush the football less than the other team, I'm not worried about it as long as you're putting up 4.8 yards per carry compared to 3.5 yards per carry. So advantage Jonathan Taylor and this ground game here. Rushing touchdowns per game, 1.7 for Jonathan Taylor and the Indianapolis Colts. San Francisco 49ers averaging less than 1 rushing touchdown per game. I don't think Christian McCaffrey scored his first rushing touchdown until like week 5 this year, guys. And rushing yards percentage, not so great for the San Francisco 49ers. Only 29% of their total yardage comes on the ground. The rest of it is through the air on the arm of Brock Purdy and or Mac Jones. Rushing yard percentage right here in the middle, putting up about 36% of their total yardage, 37% of their total yardage on the ground here as well. CMC had Achilles tendonitis in both legs. That's what it was. Thank you for clarifying. Something to do with the calf, whatever it might be. NFL has been cray this year, says Marvin Merriman. Lucifer saying Tampa Bay in here. Checking in for tonight's game. I got you, Guy Fortune. I got you, Guy. Appreciate you, man. Fist bumps to you, brother. Okay, trivia question. How many players this year have the name Jalen? Guesses? That's a good one. Like 347, says Beboru. Thanks, Beboru. All right, guys, we might be getting to 500 before the game even starts here. Kickoff scheduled for right now Haven't seen kickoff just yet. Here's the defensive comparison for both sides, guys. Believe it or not, the Indianapolis Colts defense allowing more yardage, but they've been better at forcing turnovers and getting pressure. A lot better at getting pressure. The San Francisco 49ers, one of the worst. Let me rephrase that. The San Francisco 49ers are the worst team in the NFL in 2025 when it comes to producing sacks. Only 16 on the year for this San Francisco 49ers team without Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. Meanwhile, the Indianapolis Colts have been doing just fine in those categories, and it looks like we've got players lining up right now. The last graphic I'll flash for you guys here is this one here. The top wide receivers and pass catchers, that does include Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. It also includes tight end like George Kittle. So 49ers have a big advantage through the air, and I think that's going to work out well for them. Courtney saying, let's effing go, my friend. Let's do it, Courtney. I'm ready for this. Let's get locked in right now. Refresh this screen. Make sure this is refreshed as well on both sides. We're about to line up for kickoff here. Looks like Phillip Rivers has the helmet on right now. My guess is that the Indianapolis Colts are going to line up to receive. They sure are. Indianapolis Colts going to line up to receive right now. I didn't print out my depth charts today, so we'll be flying blind. Let's see how well I handle the play calling today without my little cheat sheets that I normally have in front of me. Just ran out of time today, guys. Here's the kickoff, and the Colts will start with possession. Indianapolis will bring this out the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and down at about the 29-yard line. Call this down at the 28. 1st and 10 coming up for Indianapolis. Here comes Phillip Rivers. His first drive of the day. His second game back after a 5-year absence. And I'll tell you right now, man, he does not look like the quarterback who is built for sustainability, but his mind seems right. Let's see if he's able to steer this ship in the right direction. 1st and 10. Lining up at the 28-yard line, Phillip Rivers in a shotgun formation. Phillip Rivers takes the snap, and Rivers looks to the right. He looks upfield. He airs this one out. Deep shot! Incomplete pass, looking for a flag. That one intended for Michael Pittman Jr. It's incomplete. It does bring up a 2nd down and 10. So big shot upfield to open things up. Looks like, honestly, that one had some potential. Michael Pittman Jr. ran a post route here, and he actually got past his assignment. Malik Mustafa at the top of the route does wrap up Michael Pittman Jr. And a little bit of contact here. Pittman looking for the flag, not going to get it. 2nd down and 10 at the Indianapolis 28. Waiting for it, Rivers with a man to his right, JT to the right-hand side. A flag coming in, flags from both sides, and whistles. That means it's probably going to be a false start, if I had to guess. Foul on the play, false start on the offense. This will be replay, 2nd down. Okay, guys. We've only seen one play so far. We saw the kickoff. The Colts brought it out to the 28. We saw a deep throw upfield. That was the only play we've seen from the offense for the Indianapolis Colts. It was incomplete. We got a false start. It's 2nd down and 15. It backs them up here. And we're lined up on the 23. Here's the snap. Rivers will hand it off to Taylor. Taylor to the right-hand side. He gets past a few guys. Back out. Looks like to the 30-yard line. This will be a good solid gain and brings up a 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down and medium coming up now for the Indianapolis Colts. Football to the Indianapolis 30-yard line. 3rd down and 8. Let's get my 2nd drive chart already. There we go. Drive chart number 2. And stats. Set. Ready to go. It's going to be a good day, guys. It's going to be a good day. How many syllables, Mario? What, 3? Okay, guys, we got a 3rd down and 8. Phillip Rivers taking a couple of practice snaps right now from a guy named Pinter. Looks like we might have seen an injury on this play. Bortolini, the center, was injured on the opening or on the 2nd play of the game, guys. So they're going to a commercial break. This game just got started. And we've already got an injury on the field. So 14:34, I'll stop my clock here in just a second. We'll stop it, put a minute back on. 14:34, game just now starting. Bortolini is out now for the home team, and we have played, 2 snaps? So your center is currently down. It looked like and I could be mistaken, but I think my eyes saw him actually get up and walk off the field, which, I mean, if he's okay, we should see him come back in. But we'll see how it goes. Bortolini down at the moment. We might be getting a substitution there. Everyone is getting hurt this season, says Lil Toddy. Who is needing fantasy points tonight? I need Warren, says, looks like, what's your name out here? Synoptic Intelligence checking in. I need Tyler Warren. Lanier saying, Duval, the center is hurt, says Mr. Mojo. Yes. Bortolini is down right now, which is why we are in a commercial break. With 14 minutes and 34 seconds, injury is just a gambling payoff, says Round. Ooh, rounding corners. What up, man? Lots of injuries to big-time players. Yeah, it really has been all season. Gary, hello, Gary. Thanks for checking in. Purdy touchdown, please. We'll see if it happens. All the injuries for postseason is not good. You know what's not good, guys? You know what's really not good here is the fact that DK Metcalf got suspended for 2 games after the altercation that he had. 2 very crucial, critical games as the season comes to an end, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are having to deal with that right now. DK Metcalf threw a punch at a fan during the last game against the Detroit Lions, and there's going to be a 2-game absence for DK Metcalf. I got a 3rd down and 8. They've whistled this back in. They've punched in the clock. Dennis Pinter is the center right now. And we've got motion on the field. Michael Pittman Jr. moves and calling a quick audible. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun formation from the left hash. Lined up at the 30, the Indianapolis Colts take the snap and a 4-man rush coming in. Here's a windup and a throw. Jonathan Taylor's on the run. He makes the grab past the 40, past the 45, down at about the 49-yard line. First down, Indianapolis Colts. First down for the Colts. Keeps the drive moving. 3rd down conversion successful for Indy. And Jonathan Taylor can add 20 yards to his file here. Call it a gain of 19 for him. On 3rd down and 8 from the Indianapolis 30, they move to the 49. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. The Colts lined up on the Indianapolis helmet. Phillip Rivers pointing into the defense. Phillip Rivers calling a few audibles here in the shotgun from the right hash. He fakes the handoff. He'll look to the left and throw to the left. Wide open. Nobody near him. Catch is made by Josh Downs for 17 yards. Another Indianapolis Colts first down. Good job. 17 yards there from Joshua Downs. It was a 1st and 10 from the Indianapolis 49. Josh Downs on the left side of the field makes the catch. Good for 17. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. We're lined up in 49ers territory. Phillip Rivers with a man in motion. Josh Downs goes to the slot. Rivers calling an audible. Jonathan Taylor standing to his left. He'll take the snap and hand it off to JT. JT up the middle. He'll be stuffed here by Collins. Good job by Collins defensively here to not give up more than just those 3 yards. It's a 3-yard gain for JT. Moves the football out to the 31-yard line. It's 2nd down and 7 coming up for Indianapolis. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Indianapolis. So in between the 2 hashes, a hurry-up offense here. No huddle. Phillip Rivers waits for the snap. He calls a quick audible. Doesn't like what he sees. Hollers to the left, hollers to the right. Everyone gets set once again. Rivers takes it. He looks. Plenty of time to survey. We'll air this out. Going upstairs. The tip drill. Warren gets the target. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 7 will stop the clock with 12-12. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. We'll bring up a 3rd down. Colts are lined up on the San Francisco 31. They are within field goal range here. A field goal from here would be a 49-yarder. I'm sure they would probably like to score a touchdown. Phillip Rivers looking actually pretty good on this drive. So they're looking like they're going to blitz here on the 49ers side of things. Michael Pittman Jr. at the bottom of the screen. We've got an empty backfield. Here is the snap. The blitz is coming in. It's a free play. It's a windup and a throw. Pittman Jr. to the 25, the 20, inside the 20, inside the red zone, down at the 17-yard line. First down, Colts, but let's find out what this flag is with 12:06. Oh, my goodness. Illegal formation. Offense. Number 75. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty on 3rd down and 7. Replay, 3rd down. So illegal formation will be a 3rd down and 12 here. Yeah, awful. Awful situation to find yourself in. It backs them up 5 yards and moves them back to the 36. Steichen, you can see how upset he is about it right now. Steichen not happy about this. The clock has started. Clock is ticking. Clock is hot. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Rivers sends downs to the top of the screen. We've now got trips to the right-hand side. Lined up at the 36-yard line. Rivers against the 4-man rush. Steps into a clean pocket. Will wind up and throw. Downs makes the grab. That's good for a first. Joshua Downs picks up a first down on 3rd down and 12. A gain of 13 for the Indianapolis Colts and a first down for Indy. The home crowd celebrates here after this one. It puts us to the 23-yard line. Football to the 23 feels like right where we just were. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Rivers out of the pistol will find Tyler Warren on the left-hand side. He will gain about 3 yards, lining up on the 20. So this will bring up a 2nd down and 7. This puts us inside the red zone, folks. Okay. How many Colts fans we got out here? We got any real Colts fans out here? We got any real Colts fans out here? What up, Colts fans? Thanks for checking in. 2nd down and 7. With 10 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, they've punched this back in. Trips to the right-hand side, 1 at the bottom of the screen. Motion from Jonathan Taylor. That's going to be an offsides. It's a free play for Rivers here. He'll air this to the end zone. It's going to be caught. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. We'll put 6 points on the board. Alec Pierce makes the grab. A 20-yard touchdown reception for Alec Pierce, and we've got points on the board. Okay, Colts fans. Got to be feeling good about that one, huh? Alec Pierce, a 20-yard receiving touchdown. What a play. Free play, too. He said, you know what? I'm just going to take this one here. You know, Phillip Rivers is definitely built like Ben Roethlisberger in his final 2 years. Here's the extra point attempt. This kick is up, and it is good, and the score is 7-0 Indianapolis. It is 7-0 Indianapolis Colts. All right, guys, commercial break. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Football Nation. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mario. I do this, well, at this point, I do this six times a week, guys. So if you like what you see, you should come back. I know I've got competition out there. All the chat sports are doing it right now. All the Grassies and Pernas and everyone else doing it right now. But we're doing our own thing right here today, and I think we've got a bit of lightning in a bottle right now. Rivers is cooking, says JVI77. Looks like a new channel member. Shout out to Eric. What up, Eric? I see you, bro. Ah, that game was insane, it says Keep Grinding Up. The coverage of the Steelers game, it was also two of us calling that game. Steelers-Lions, we covered that yesterday with Santino and I both. Having a little bit of fun there. Country saying no competition. Courtney saying welcome to First Downs to Eric. Colts fan since Burt Jones, says Wolfie. Thank you, Mike. What's going on, Chris Pagan? I see you, my friend. Grossi is a nice guy. Grossi's a great guy, dude. I love that guy. I just understand that he's also my competition. If Grossi's ever watching this channel, shout out to Tom Grossi. He gave me one of my first raids ever on this channel back when I had 200 subscribers. So, Not only that, but he does such great philanthropic work. He is so good to his community. I'm not trying to throw any salt or any shade at the Grassi Posse, just acknowledging that they are out there doing their things as well. I see the competition. We're going to make sure that we follow in those footsteps. Definitely a trailblazer here in the Tom Grassi and the Grassi Posse. Who got the Colts today? The Colts touchdown. The Colts touchdown was Alec Pierce, my friend. It was Alec Pierce. All righty, y'all. So, why don't we take a quick look at the postseason once again, guys? Let's take a quick look at the postseason one more time. Seahawks and Broncos currently sitting at the top, but nobody's really clinched either of these two conferences. Nobody's really clinched either of these two conferences. It's still anybody's thing. I'm a Bears fan, and I tolerate Grassi. That means he's a great guy because he's definitely, first of all, I love the fact that you've got Vegeta as your photo, so you must be a cool guy. But, yeah, if a Bears fan can get behind a Packers fan, that must be saying something, Vegeta, for sure. Okay, guys. Bears, congratulations. Y'all will be playing, coincidentally enough, dude, Bears will be playing against the Packers if everything were to end right this, and it would be at Soldier Field. But I was going to break down this postseason picture here. Looks like we're coming back from commercial break, so no time to do that right now. Here comes the kickoff. We just saw the Indianapolis Colts score a touchdown. There is the kick. It goes to the 49ers. We get a return. The 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, down at about the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up a first down for San Francisco. Here comes the 49ers' first drive of the day. 49ers' first drive of the day coming in here. And I don't know what to expect here. We've seen Mac Jones. We've seen Brock Purdy. We've seen both of them win. And it's going to take some doing here. It's going to take some doing here for sure. I don't know what's going on, but I still blame Geno Smith. Says, I feel weird ×2. Brock Purdy waits for the snap. He takes it, hands this off to Christian McCaffrey from the 31-yard line. He takes it to the 35. Count that as a 4-yard gain. It'll bring up a second down and 6. Football lined up at the San Francisco own 35-yard line with 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. I'm stepping away from the chat, guys, so that we can call this play like we like to do. Glad to be here with you folks today. An absolute pleasure. A second down and 6 coming up. A shotgun formation for Brock Purdy. The Indianapolis Colts will rush 4. Here's an air out. Going to throw this upfield. The catch is made. George Kittle. Wow, George Kittle makes a 26-yard grab. Big, dangerous throw, honestly, from Brock Purdy. And it looked like the defense was caught a little flat-footed. Zaire Franklin? Jermaine Pratt was there to make the tackle. Second down and 6 becomes a big 1st and 10 after the 26-yard grab. So a 26-yard grab puts us out to the Indianapolis 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers. 2 plays, and we found ourselves inside of Colts territory. Here's the snap. Brock Purdy, pressure coming in. We'll check this one down to CMC. McCaffrey will push forward and pick up 6 yards. It brings up a second down and 4. Second down and 4 from the 39 becomes, 1st and 10 from the 39 becomes second down and 4 at the Indianapolis 33. Emilio saying, I'm still new here. For those who participated in the Pick'ems last week, where do we see how we did? And I was like, Emilio! What's up, Emilio? So you should have gotten an email as soon as you filled out your form from that. But at the end of this game, guys, we are going to raffle off 2 prizes. Anyway, second down and 4. This one goes all the way out to about the 24-yard line. Christian McCaffrey going to pick up 9 yards on 2nd and 4. It brings up a first down for the San Francisco 49ers. And the 49ers are deep inside of Colts territory. Football at the Indianapolis 24. Emilio, double check your emails, bro, because as soon as you filled them out, you should have gotten a thank you email response. If you put your name in as Emilio. I will take a look. I can guarantee you, though, that nobody got all of the picks right this week, so we are going to be raffling off prizes. Here's a run to the right-hand side. CMC going to get pushed down after a 2-yard gain. It does bring up a 2nd down and 8. Emilio, why don't you do me a favor, buddy? If you're still out here in the chat, send me an email. Go to footballnationusa.com. Send me an email using the email that you signed up for the Pick'ems with, please. And we'll make sure that your name is thrown into the raffle there as well. Okay. So 7.5 left to go. Someone said they could see me on ESPN one day. Maybe one day, guys. Brian Robinson Jr. is in on this play. He's actually lining up as a wide receiver here. Brock Purdy takes the snap from the 22-yard line. Purdy going to air this out. Deep shot to the end zone. It's caught! The post route is caught. It's a touchdown, 49ers! Touchdown, San Francisco! And the 49ers will put 6 points of their own on the board. Demarcus Robinson scores a 22-yard touchdown bomb. And Phillip Rivers looking out there like, what? You can throw touchdowns too? Phillip Rivers had this really serious look on his face on the sideline right now. This very concerned look on Phillip Rivers' face like, oh man, I'm going to have to do that again? I'm going to go half here and score a touchdown again? Okay, good drive here, guys. 6 plays, 69 yards, giggity. 3 minutes and 17 seconds taken off the clock. Touchdown 49ers. The extra point attempt is up and it's good. 7:14 here left to go. And when we get back, we'll have a kickoff. All right, guys, 7:14 left to go. We might get to 76,000 tonight, which is the hope and the dream. We might get there before halftime. Fingers crossed. Diggity, diggity, giggity, giggity, giggity good. Take a drink. He said giggity, said Mr. Are we playing that game? Are we playing that game every time Mario sings a song, or every time that Mario says giggity, or every time Mario says 6-7? I have a couple buzzwords. It's so funny. Santino and I have talked about them to try and eliminate it from our speech. Obviously, sometimes it still gets in here. But we can play, if you guys want to play a drinking game, or for those of you who are 420, you can also do it that way. Anytime I say the words 420, you know what to do. How about anytime I say the words, here we go? I know, I've got some buzzwords, guys. Here we go is definitely one of them. So if you hear me say that, you can turn that into a drinking game. Anybody watch How I Met Your Mother? It's like Robin Scherbatsky when she's anchoring the news and she says, that is her buzz, and I've definitely got that here as well. I won't wait, says dog food. Giggity is the magic word. So, giggity, here we go. 420, or what would be the other one? There's one more that I say often on this channel. My gosh, I can't remember. I think before it used to be ladies and gentlemen until JT called me out for it. Kittle, popcorn, new game, let's go, says Julie. Super Mario World, says Wesley, what up? Giggity and funsies. Yeah, funsies would be another one for sure, Courtney. First down, says Mr. Mojo. Bro, you guys would black out before the day is over. Not this type of channel. We're not that type of channel. We're not that type of channel. Emilio, check your spam folder, says DJ Gene. That's where mine initially went. Double check that spam folder for sure, guys. Okay. Emilio. Kittle potato chips. Okay, I do like some kettle chips. Salt and vinegar chips. Very, very good. Let's go. Well, that's kind of our catchphrase here, Darth. That's a tough one to avoid, considering we say let's effing go. Troy says you also say okay a lot. I do. Anyways, this commercial break is over, folks. The commercial break is over, so the 49ers will be kicking off here to the Indianapolis Colts. There is the boot. It is a high-hanging one, and it comes back. The 10, the 15, the 20. The 25 cuts to the left-hand side, gets out to about the 28. He fumbles it. It's recovered by the 49ers. First down, San Francisco. The kickoff return recovered by Jake Tonjes. Wow. 1st and 10, San Francisco. They take over at the Indianapolis 26. Bad kickoff return here. Phillip Rivers doesn't even get a chance to get out on the field. He just takes off his helmet. Oh, no. Amir Abdullah. No wonder the Raiders cut you. No wonder the Raiders let you go. Amir Abdullah can't even handle kickoff return duties. So 1st and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers. I was about to change the possession needle. I guess I don't have to. 49ers scored a touchdown. 49ers force a fumble on the ensuing kickoff. 49ers have the football here on 1st and 10 from the 26. Purdy to the left-hand side. George Kittle, my Skittle, makes the grab. Goes down. Looks like just at about the inside the red zone. Makes the catch. 12 yards from the 26. It's 1st and 10 at the Indianapolis 14-yard line. First down, San Francisco. It is a first down for the San Francisco 49ers. We are inside of the red zone with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Break! Purdy lines up. So with 6.5 on the clock, Purdy waits for the snap. McCaffrey in the backfield. McCaffrey gets the carry. A bit of a trap play. Nice blocking upfield for him on the left-hand side. McCaffrey will pick up a few yards. It brings up a 2nd down and 5. Great job on the blocking there by Kyle Juszczyk on the left-hand side here. It was like a trap play. Purdy waited for the snap, right? And behind him, we saw Kyle Juszczyk run to the side of the left side of the screen. As Purdy takes the snap, he turns around, hands that off to McCaffrey. We've already got that blocker who ran over there to the left-hand side. It worked out really well. 2nd down and 5. Football at the 9-yard line. Here's another carry for McCaffrey going to the left-hand side. This time the blocker for him is George Kittle. He will pick up enough to move the chains. First down, 49ers. It becomes a 1st and goal at the Indianapolis 3-yard line. 1st and goal. San Francisco. Bad job by the special teams. That's brutal. Janet Jones saying, my emails never reach you. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either, Janet, because I checked my emails yesterday. I didn't see anything from you. I didn't see anything from Janet Jones last night. Motion here coming in from Kyle Juszczyk as he goes to the top of the screen. 1st and goal, a snap and a handoff. This time Brian Robinson will get the carry on 1st and goal. He'll pick up a yard and brings up a 2nd and goal with 5:03 left to go. Touchdown on the way, says Stephen Walsh. It's possible, Stephen. Okay, I found it, so it makes sense. This week isn't over until surely this hasn't. You got it, Emilio? You found your email? Sweet. Okay. I've got a 2nd down and goal. I do say okay a lot. I've got a 2nd down and goal with 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Shotgun formation here. Whistle's going to be coming in. It stops the clock with 4:34. I've got a 2nd and goal on my screen. 2nd and goal on my screen. Whistles came in. Timeout will be called by the San Francisco 49ers. Power Stroke Syndicate saying interception is loading. Rose dropping the rose. Masquerade saying let's go Mario Bros. What up, Masquerade? Is this like masquerade? Like a masquerade, but a mosque? I like it. So what's our unsafe word? Oh, man. Safe words are for sissies. Just kidding. We've got a 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. Christian McCaffrey lines in. By the way, I got a super chat that came in from Jordan a few moments ago. He says, real talk, as a truck driver, you make my job easier. I hope I could help, man. 2nd and goal, a wind up and a throw. The catch is going to be made. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown 49ers. Easy play right there. 2 super chats coming in right now. One of them from Jordan Truck. Thanks, man, for this one. He says, God bless all you do. The Ravens aren't out just yet. DK being benched might save us. Touchdown, Christian McCaffrey. The score is now 13-7. And the extra point attempt going to be coming in here momentarily. So the 49ers take a quick 6-point lead. It's about to be a 7-point lead. Here's the extra point attempt from the right hash. The kick is up. The kick is perfect. And it's a 14-7 game. Colts supposedly going to be getting the football here to start the next drive. All they got to do is protect it. Thanks, Jordan, dude. bro, thank you so much, man. Week in and week out, this consistently helps the channel grow. We also got another super chat during that drive right as McCaffrey was scoring. This one came in from, looks like Bo Clark saying, Merry Christmas, Tony Romo replacement, please. I like Tony Romo, dude. First of all, thank you for the super chat. Second of all, I don't want to replace Tony Romo. I want to sit right next to him in the booth, bro. I'd love to hang out with Tony in the booth right there, even if he is Mr. Pee-Pee Pants. Appreciate you. Thank you, Bo. I appreciate that super, dude. Colts play like you did when you looked good. Yeah, I don't even – Romo is great, says Lil Toddy. I like Tony Romo and his play calling for sure. Sonny, hello. I got Frost in the house. We got Jarius checking in right now. Steelers Nation not worried about them Ravens. Swaggy saying Mario is play-by-play. Thanks, Swaggy. Commercial break right now. Just going to say, Cowboys fan speaking, says Molmer. Uh-oh, Molmer. What did I miss? What about everyone take a drink every time Mario breaks out in song? You know, I've kind of been dropping down a little bit on the number of times I break out into song. Boston saying, a new football fan, I appreciate your coverage. Boston Tyler, thank you for checking in. Thank you for leaving a chat in this live stream. Thank you to all of you guys who are leaving chats today. I see a lot of new names in here as well. I'll give you guys your official shout-outs to the newbies here, but I'm seeing a lot of Colts fans, I believe, for the first time. If you're a Colts fan, do me a favor, guys. Drop blue something. Anything blue. Anything blue. I don't care if it's a heart, a circle, a square, a diamond. Whatever it is, give me something blue so I know that you are an Indianapolis Colts fan watching this live stream right now. We'll reset this. We'll reset that. We got first quarter. Okay. Looks like we got B-Dog Wrench in here as a Colts fan. Marvin Merriman checking in for the Colts. Looks like X-Logic. What up, X-Logic? I see you, brother. I got X-Logic in the house. Javier, hello. Scorpios, Graphics, what up? Daniel, hello. Cody, Ivan, Robert Zamora. Let's do this. Kenny saying blue balls. I got Mr. Maurice. Hello, Mr. Maurice. Who else out here? Emo. Emos? I'm an emo kid. Not conforming as can be. Carter, thank you. Shout out to Clinton. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Haley. And shout out to Emilio saying, what I meant was that the week is not over yet for the Pick'ems until after this game. So not surely. I don't think I have anybody who got all of those games right this past week, though, including, like, tonight's game. So, like, with tonight's game removed, I don't think anybody went 15 of 16 heading into tonight. You know what I mean? Like, I think very, very few people actually got the fact that the Chiefs were going to lose to the Tennessee Titans right this week. I think like 3% of you guys picked the Titans, and those of you who picked the Titans also took the Buccaneers, and that didn't really work out either. So I don't think we'd have – I'm 99.9% sure that nobody won this week. Anyways, we did have a kickoff. We got out to the 34-yard line. It's a shotgun formation. It's a 1st and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. Phillip Rivers takes the snap. He looks to the right. He'll throw to the right. The catch will be made underneath, and this time it'll be Josh Downs who gets out to the 42-yard line. Call that a gain of 8. It starts the clock. It's a 2nd down and 2. Whew. Another super chat. Thank you, guys. I love your karaoke. It's your thing, and I can say that you have fans, says Bo Clark. Thank you, Bo. Appreciate that, dude. Okay. I've got a sec. I say that all the time. I do. That's just how you guys know that I'm getting back into it. 2nd down and 2. I'm stepping away from the chat. 2nd down and 2. Shotgun formation from the right hash. Rivers takes it. He hands this to JT. JT up the middle, and Taylor takes it for a 1st down pickup. On 2nd down and 2, the Indianapolis Colts move the football from the 42-yard line to the 48-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain for Jonathan Taylor and a 1st down for the Indianapolis Colts. 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. They line up on the 47, no huddle offense. Motion on the field from Downs as he goes into the slot. Phillip Rivers doesn't like the look. With plenty of time left on the clock, he will call a play change here in the shotgun. from the right hash. A four-man rush comes in as Rivers takes the snap. He'll wind up and throw. Coverage right there. Good coverage right there by Stout, excuse me. Well done by Stout. Upton Stout, the nickelback, makes the play. And that's good for a 2nd and 10. Good job by the 49ers defense to get the stop here. Robert Saleh's defense, of course, as he is the defensive coordinator. He was the defensive coordinator for this 49ers team from 2017 to 2020. And then 2021 to 2024, he was the Jets head coach. He's back with the San Francisco 49ers, and he is now running the defense. With 3 minutes left to go, Phillip Rivers will take the snap against another four-man rush. He will wind up and throw, and the catch will be made by Ogletree. This will be enough for a first down for the Indianapolis Colts, and it puts them across midfield in 49ers territory. Indianapolis moves from their own 47 to the San Francisco 42, an 11-yard pickup for Ogletree, and a first down. Indianapolis lines up on the San Fran 42. Shotgun formation. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Phillip Rivers waits for the snap. Changing the play again. A lot of audibles being called here by the blue team. By the way, super cool uniforms by the Indianapolis Colts. The black and the blue looking like bruisers out here. Here is Rivers, a beautiful pocket. The offensive line has been doing a fantastic job of protecting Phillip Rivers, guys. That last play was a 1st and 10. This brings up a 2nd and 10. That pass incomplete. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Phillip Rivers so far in this game has completed 7 of 11 for 92 yards. He also has a passing touchdown. It was a 20-yard passing touchdown to Alec Pierce. Phillip Rivers in a shotgun formation with Jonathan Taylor standing to his left. Alec Pierce, the wideout, on the left. Josh Downs, the wideout, on the right. Phillip Rivers fakes the handoff. He'll wind up and throw. He finds Alec Pierce again for 17 yards, and Alec Pierce takes it from the 42 to the San Fran 25. First down, Indianapolis. Phillip Rivers, okay. Turning back the hands of time here. Turning back the hands of time, Phillip Rivers makes a good play. Good lead pass right there against Alec Pierce. Well done, good throw, good ball placement. And we've got about 1:45 left to go. Rivers from the 25-yard line will line up as he waits for it. He takes it, he fakes it, he tosses this to Downs. Downs will get past, not much actually. It looked like Downs had a chance, he had a clearing here. It's going to be a first down. It becomes a 2nd down and 7 after the run for Josh Downs. So Downs goes around the left end, down to the San Francisco 22-yard line. Indianapolis has the football. The Indianapolis Colts are pushing into 49ers territory. Getting into 49ers territory, approaching the red zone. Rivers from the 22. Trips to the right-hand side. Here's the snap. A four-man rush comes in. Rivers to the left, finds Downs, the 15, the 10, the 9 as he's whipped out of bounds right there. Big first down, Indianapolis Colts. Joshua Downs, a 12-yard grab. And Downs looking pretty good in this game. It does bring up a first down here. It's 1st and goal at the San Francisco 9.5-yard line. 1st and goal coming up. We will need to see one more play before the end of the quarter here. 1st and goal, we are inside the red zone, folks, without a doubt. He takes the snap. He hands this to Taylor. Taylor to the right-hand side. Taylor down. The 8, the 7, the 6, the 5. He's wrapped up and a flag comes in with 18 seconds left to go. He is down at the 5. Another super chat coming in right now. Man, you guys are making it rain. I know I missed one earlier here. I did miss one earlier. Looks like we got a $50 super chat from Mike Kearse. Thank you, Mike Kearse. I didn't even see that one. I'm so locked into this game, I didn't even see that super come in. Thank you. There was a flag on the play, folks. And it looks like that flag on this play, waiting for the call right now. The official just said it, and I was reading the super right now. So it is going to be an offensive holding was the call. Holding. Offense. That is a 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down. It was 1st and goal It will remain first and goal, but it will back them up to the San Francisco 18-yard line. Hey, again, thank you so much for this super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. We got another one here saying, what I meant was that last week is not over for the pick'ems until after. Yeah, not surely. Yeah, for sure. Got a super that came in. Next shave commercial idea, use the well-designed razors to shave over your big balloon on Jake Paul's left jaw. Yeesh, you can do it. Alrighty, folks. I'm rambling. Let me get back to this game right now. So, there was a penalty on it. It was a holding play and a hold against the offense. We saw the penalty back up the Indianapolis Colts to the San Francisco 18-yard line. You can see the clock ticking down. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. When we get back, we will have 15 minutes on the clock. It will still be first and goal, but the Indianapolis Colts will be playing first and goal from the San Francisco 18. Let's take a quick beat here. 15 minutes on the clock. Let's move to second quarter. Let's cut to our break screen. Shout out to everyone today, man. You guys are blessing the channel. You guys are blessing the channel once again. You know what? I don't even, is that how my Chris. Your name is Chris. What's up, Chris? I think I said that the right, I totally butchered it the first time. My Chris, thank you. Thank you very much. Looks like a couple of Football Nation memberships being gifted out by Doug Ross. These will be assigned randomly, guys. So if your name pops up, if you're one of the 5 fortunate names that pop up right now, looks like a million bands. Looks like Robert. Hey, Mike, you got gifted another one. Legion of Doom and Kitten Amaya. All of you guys can now use the custom emojis on the channel right now. Thank you, Doug, for gifting out those 5 Football Nation memberships as well. Mario, were you thinking Tyreek and Tua will go to the Dolphins? Are going to release them next year? Yeah, I would. Let's see, the Dolphins at $100 million dead cap next season. That's brutal, dude. $100 million dead cap? That's insane. Day late and $1 short, says Mr. Mojo. YouTube never gave me nothing, says Rob Williams. Hey, send it. Oh, my goodness, send it. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. What's up, dude? Hanging out in the shadows back there, I see. What's up, man? Welcome back, send it. Cheers to you, sir. Okay, so now this is going to pop off. And I actually get a notification for every single one of these. So I'm about to have my headphones go bananas right now. Thank you, Send It. That's huge, guys. That's a super generous donation, by the way. You guys may not know, but that is an amazing donation. Thank you so much, Send It. All right, guys, this commercial break is over. We've got 15 minutes on the clock. It is first and goal from the 18-yard line. Here's the snap. Dropping back. Rivers tip drill. It's up in the air. It's incomplete. This will bring up a second down with 4 minutes, 14:55. I think I saw another $2 super chat pop in right now. ¿Qué dice mi hermano Rafael López Alcaraza? ¿Qué onda, mi amigo? Bienvenidos. As you can see, things are popping off here thanks to Send It, and thanks to Chris, and thanks to Doug. Thank you, guys. Okay. This is amazing. You guys are taking care of me. Let me take care of you. 18-yard line. Here is the snap. It's a handoff on second and goal from the 18. Moves 1 yard here as Jonathan Taylor picks up just 1. It brings up a third down and goal, and the clock starts ticking. It's third and goal from the 17. The Colts down by 7. Need to score some points here. We are just starting the second quarter, so plenty of time left. No need for either side to get worried just yet. Shotgun formation with 14 and a half. Rivers waits for the snap. He takes it. He looks to the left. He winds up and airs it out. The catch is made. It's Alec Pierce again. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. What? Phillip Rivers, with nothing to lose, said, let me just sling this thing. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Flag on the play. Pass interference on the defense. This penalty will be declined. The result of the play, Touchdown, Indianapolis. Wow, send it. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Merry effing Christmas to you and yours, and the chat says send it. Let's go, brother. Merry Christmas to you, send it. Wow. Here's the extra point attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 14-14. All tied up right now. Send it. Totally unnecessary, dude, but thank you very much. All right, guys, that is the end of this drive. We are going to cut back to another commercial break. Okay. Should be good to go here at this point. Make sure everything is set. Okay. Think that's where the lo-fi should sit. I think that's the right one. Incredible. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. By the way, we also hit 76,000. So goals on goals on goals as we continue to climb the YouTube ladder here. Silver play button in sight. Merry FN Christmas. FN, Football Nation. Merry FN Christmas. That's why our logo is literally the FN and why we say, let's FN go. It's our theme song, in case you did not know. Let's see. I took the under, says White. Mario is rolling, says Janet Jones. We're just hanging out, Janet. It's just another day in the office for us these days. No, I'm kidding. Thank you guys so much. Let's effing go, says Power Stokes. Hello to all. FN equals Football Nation. That is correct, my friend. That is correct. Which is why we always say, let's effing go. 44-year-old River said, I'll handle my own PR right now, says Wesley. Philip Rivers is a gunslinger like Peyton Manning and Drew Brees. New sub, Casa Grande, Arizona. Que corbata tan bonita, dice Travis. Thank you. You like my tie, bro? Appreciate that. In case you're new to the channel, some of you guys might be. It's literally our logo, guys. And if that looks like me, it's because it is. So, we are in the middle of a commercial break. Touchdown has been scored. After the touchdown, they typically always cut back to commercial breaks, but when we get back, the 49ers will be receiving the football. 49ers will be receiving the football. Yeah, Drago, we did get one. It's our boy Send It. We haven't seen Send It in a while. I'm glad you're back, brother. Not because of your generosity, but just glad to have you back in the chat, man. I try to remember as many of the names as possible that come in and you know, hang out. Make a splash from time to time. Names like Rick Smith, names like Micah Kimbrough, names like Cool as a Fan, and Reggio, who are here week in and week out. What up, guys? I see a lot of y'all checking back in. Shout out to all of the people who are also channel members. Drago Balboa, one of them as well. Boston Tyler saying, Twitch, question mark? Sometimes I Twitch. Not always. I've been having issues with dual streaming right there. Saludos, hermano, desde Venezuela. Bienvenidos, Fran. Bienvenidos, Fran. Gracias por estar aquí, mi amigo. Here's the kickoff. Y perdón por lo que hace mi país al tuyo. Here's the return out past the 20, out to the 25, out to the 30, out to the 31. Yo no estoy de acuerdo con eso, pero en este canal no hablamos de los políticos, pero de mi opinión, lo que mi país está haciendo al tuyo no me gusta para nada, pero eso no importa. Felicidades y gracias por estar aquí, Fran. Okay. Shout out to FDJC Engine. Great content here tonight, says FDJC. We got it going. We got it going. 1st and 10 with 14 minutes on the clock right now. I'm confused. How do we find the membership emojis, says Succulent Life. Ladies and gentlemen, let me clear up the air. I was responding to someone who was shouting out to us right now. I wanted to make sure that I gave him a quick heads up. Looks like it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 31-yard line. Looks like there was an injury on the play here. Indianapolis Colts are going to lose a player. Let's go ahead and put that in the chat so you guys can see it. Couple of super chats. Rafael saying, see, YOY for Dodgers. 3-peat el próximo año. 3-peat is what he's saying for the LA Dodgers. That's a possibility. Merry Christmas, Mario. Can you shout out? Nice try, Slim. Bro, okay, this is another one. Slim Faley always coming in with these crazy names. The dude is always... What's up, bro? Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while either, Slim. Welcome back, Slim. That's fun. I'm glad you're here, dude. I am glad you're here. Wow. Send it. Thank you very much, man. Huge super chat donation as well as the gifted memberships. FDJC Engine, thank you. Chris, thank you. All of you, thank you guys so much. Commercial break again. It is commercial break again. So, injury on the field. Here it is one more time. In case you're wondering why we're in a commercial break, I'm spamming the chat. We have an injury. When we get back, it will be a 1st and 10. The San Francisco 49ers will have the football on their own 30-yard line. Still 14 minutes left to go in the first half, so we got plenty of time, guys. No rush to get through this. Gotta go, Mario. We'll be back. I'll be here, Roy. Don't you worry. Zavala saying defense, not defense, defense, he says. Peter, welcome to Touchdown, my friend. I see you, bro. Let's go. Fist bumps to you, sir. Thank you, CMC, says William Poorman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's break down some stats. Let's break down some stats while we are in the middle of this commercial break. This offense for the San Francisco 49ers should be able to generate points. I think we are going to see a good drive on this one. Brock Purdy back in the saddle. Ooh, JT Tuimoloau going to the blue tent, getting some assistance. I was going to break this down, but it looks like we're back from the commercial break. A 1st and 10 coming in right now. It's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and 1st and 10 from the San Fran 31 is good for 12 yards, which results in a 49ers first down. A 12-yard gain moves the football from the 31 to the 43. Football at the 43-yard line. It does bring up a first down for San Francisco as they approach midfield. Christian McCaffrey in this contest, 5 carries, 26 yards. He's averaging over 5 yards per game. 5 carries, that's it. He's averaging 5.2 yards per rush. So now we're in a shotgun, and Christian McCaffrey is the motion man. Looks like Kyle Juszczyk was in the shotgun there with Purdy. Purdy airs this out through the hands of Jennings. Oh, man, and Mitchell was there on the defensive side. Great play by Mitchell of the Indianapolis Colts to break that one up. So Mitchell, Cameron Mitchell, the left CB, 3rd string CB, breaks up a pass and brings up a 2nd down. It does also stop the clock with 13 minutes and 24 seconds. So 13-24, 2nd down and 10. San Francisco on their own their own 43-yard line. Here's the snap. Purdy on 2nd and 10 from the 43 will fire. The catch is made at the 45 across midfield. Kendrick Bourne says, give me that. He looked to the sideline, said, money, pay me out, let's go. Literally what he did. He went like this, he went like this, he went like this. First down, San Francisco. This moves them to Indianapolis territory. It's 1st and 10 from the Indy 45. Looks like flags came in before the snap here, or whistles came in before the snap here. Maybe they didn't get something right. They're relining this one. Is this a challenge? I mean, what's there to challenge? He caught that. That's not gonna... This is gonna be under review. So that looked like a catch to me. He tucked that in. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be overturned. I could be wrong. This play is under review. There has been a challenge issued right here. So Shane Steichen says, no, that didn't look like a catch to me. Steichen throws the challenge flag. Man, they are really squeezing out these commercial breaks today, huh? Really squeezing on these today. Another break, guys. I guess we get to hang out today. It's just us today, guys. It's you and me and the chat, and we are live right now. Okay. All right, so let's find out. Where are you guys watching from? Where are you watching from? Y'all know how this goes. First come, first serve. Commercial break right now. That catch for 12 yards for Kendrick Bourne is currently under review. I will update you as soon as I've got more. Right now, there's commercials happening over there, so I'm going to chat with you guys right now. Oregon is in the house. England is in the house. What up, Peter? I got Albuquerque checking in. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Dustin saying Oregon. Opa. Opa. Saying Detroit. Marva in Oregon. Mono e mono. Let's see. Norway's in the house. Ricardo. Welcome back, Ricardo. I've got John saying Ohio. We've got Ati in New Jersey. Virginia's in the house. Cincy's in the house. What up, football? What up, upstate New York? What's going on? Owl on the Prowl saying San Quentin. What up, dude? Virginia, what up? Galveston, Texas. Shout out to all my friends in the Lone Star State. We, right here, are live in San Antonio, Texas. The 210, the Countdown City, the Alamo City, if you will. And I love my San Antonio Spurs. Shout out to Alabama in the house. Are you going to be in for the Alabama game for the bowl games? Because I'll be covering that. Oklahoma, were you in for the Sooners-Bama game? Because we did cover that. Almost 400,000 views on that live stream. Sacramento checked in. Troy Morgan is in the cabin. Trevor in Vietnam. Mark in the International Space Station. Are you on the ISS? That would be crazy if you were. Dragon, I'd say get back to work. What are we using our tax dollars for, NASA? Just kidding. We've got Dragonfly in Las Vegas, Tamara in Las Vegas. Here's the call, guys. After the review, the receiver did not hang on to the football through the contact, according to the officials. After all of that, bro, that's embarrassing because he straight up stood up, went like this, said, "Where's my money?" Started doing this, started pumping up his own sideline just for the flag to be dropped and that play to come back. It's a 3rd down and 10, and I'm personally embarrassed for Kendrick Bourne. Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Oh, that's funny. Colts fans happy about this one, guys. That is going to be overturned. Here we go. Okay. So 3rd down and 10. It didn't look like enough to overturn it, but hey, 43-yard line. Empty backfield here for Brock Purdy. 3rd and 10, empty backfield for Brock Purdy with 13 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. 49ers 3rd down conversion rate. Oh, I just missed that. I just missed that graphic. Of course I did. So the officials moving it from the right hash over to the left hash. That's important for field placement, guys, and it does make a big difference. Some of you guys might not think so, but the left hash and the right hash makes a huge difference for what kind of plays you can run on the field here. The officials have not had this play start yet because they were positioning the ball, moving it from the previous play before the penalty or before the dropped pass. Christian McCaffrey is the motion man here. Brock Purdy takes the snap. He steps up, and he is going to scramble. Purdy knows he needs the 1st down. He goes down head first. It might be about a half a yard short. It should bring up a 4th down and 1 here. I think I got a 4th down and 1. Good scramble for Brock Purdy. Good scramble for Brock Purdy on 3rd down and 10. It does bring up a 4th and 1. Do you go for it or no? They are on the Indy 48. It's really closer to a 4th down in inches. But do you go for it or no? Oh, that's so close. They are lined up, guys. 4th down and 1. It's a quarterback sneak, and Purdy gets it. No problem. Kyle Juszczyk put everything, both hands on those cheeks, both forearms on those, and just pushed as hard as possible to get Purdy across the line. That's good for a 1st down. It's a 1st down. San Francisco. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Oh, yeah, he put both hands on there, got a nice big handful, and pushed Brock Purdy across the line. Okay, he really did. I'm just calling it like I see it, guys. Just calling it like I see it. So 1st down, San Francisco. They will line up here on the Indianapolis 46. Motion, a handoff. McCaffrey goes on the run, out past the 40, out past the 30, down at the 27-yard line. That's good for about 20 yards, and that moves them out to the Indianapolis 28. 1st down, San Francisco. Keeps the clock ticking. Techno saying, I got 200 on San Fran. Winning by 5. Easy, he says. Here's a hurry-up offense, and McCaffrey on 1st and 10 will get the carry immediately. He moves the football from the 28 to the 27. 1-yard gain, so an unfruitful play there. Looks like they're pulling Kyle Juszczyk off the field, so they're going to go with less power and a little more finesse now. Brock Purdy listening in to whatever coach is saying. Break! They line up. Looks like trips to the right-hand side, and a motion man goes to the bottom here. Purdy takes the snap from the 27-yard line. Purdy will check it down. Christian McCaffrey will break 2 tackles and drag a man on his back. Jermaine Pratt looked like a freshman there. Good catch by, this time it was CMC. Christian McCaffrey picks up what he needs for a San Francisco first down, and this moves us inside the red zone. It was a 2nd down and 9. It was a 10-yard catch for Christian McCaffrey. We go down at the 17-yard line, and San Fran is back inside the red zone. With 10 minutes here left to go, the 49ers will line up for another. I'll have another. Here's the snap. Here is the handoff. There goes Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson to the right-hand side, and he will pick up 6. So Brian Robinson picks up 6. It's a 2nd down and 4. Moves the football to the Indianapolis 11. CMC checks back in. He takes a 1-play break. Demarcus Robinson comes off the field here. And we've got a single back formation. Single back. McCaffrey is back there. They're going to fake this one. Purdy wheels out to the right. Purdy is on the run. He'll wind up and throw across the body, across midfield. The catch is made. Touchdown, George Kittle. My Skittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Okay, guys, the 49ers going to score another one. This time it's George Kittle who scores the 11-yard touchdown grab. You realize that we've already got 34 points in this game, and we're still in the first half. Over-under is 46. It's a crazy high-scoring game right now, and I love everything about this. Here we go from the right hash. The extra point attempt is up. The extra point attempt is good, and the score is 21-14. An incredible game, says Tamara. Incredible. Iowa State, Iowa connection. 49ers, there we go. All right, guys, we did this earlier for the Colts fans. Where are my 49ers fans at? Where's the red? Looking for red. Looking for anything red, whatever it might be. I'm just looking for red emojis here to let me know that you're a 49ers fan. There we go, Jonathan with the stop right now. There we go. I got one. Steven saying me. Eric, I see you. Courtney. Oh, we know Courtney is a 49ers fan. We got Charlie the Bad. I see you, bro. Brandon with the boxing gloves. What up, Brandon? Eric, hello. Oh, that's a sad red, but I think you're a 49ers fan. Vanessa, rock and roll. Cody McGeehee, hello. Yes, 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 says Lynette. What up, Lynette? Thanks for checking in. Gator saying red. What up, Gator? What up, Kenny? I got Kenny 49ers. I got Reggio. I got Rusty Vargas. A lot of people just typing in red. 4-string bass. Slap at the bass. Self-made, hello. Sean, what's up? Troy, hello. Steve, what's up? Marco, hello. Andrew, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Okay, Pink, what up, Pink Spade? Budget gambler. That's me. I'm the budget gambler. So is this person right here. You and I, we probably got a lot more in common than you think, dude. Megan, what's up? Todd Tier, what's up? A Bears fan right here. Todd Tier flexing for the Bears. I see Joe Brown checking in, another 49ers fan. Man, we got a lot of y'all in the house. 49ers fans checking in big right now. Buelito, what up? Dojo, what up? Jeff, Patty, Dave, Gordy Sanchez. We got Steve. We got Mr. Merck. I think I said that right. Leonard, what up, Lenny? William, Faceless Photography, Pink Spade, Josh Griffin. Okay, guys, I can sit here and read names all day long. Really, what I just wanted to do was get some of you guys out of the woodwork right there. Some of y'all who don't normally chat on these live games, give you guys an opportunity to feel comfortable in your space. 49ers just took the lead here off of a very dangerous throw, if I'm being honest. Great job by George Kittle at the back of the end zone, just kind of standing here waiting for it. He was running and he was going to go to that back pylon, but he figured it looked like if he just stays right here, he could give a better angle to Brock Purdy. It worked out perfectly. Purdy found him from 11 yards out. Touchdown 49ers. They will be kicking away to Indianapolis. The Colts about to take over here. We line up for the kickoff. Sup, bro? We got Dog out in Maui. What up, dude? Here's the kickoff, the return, the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. A flag comes in down at the 34-yard line. Let's find out what this penalty is going to be. My guess, it's going to be against the return team. It almost always is. So 6:30 on the board. Philip Rivers. And en nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo as he comes out right now. Rubs the hands. Yeah, during the return. Holding by the return team. So that's the official call here, guys. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. They got as far as the 31, so my guess is that this will back them up to the 21. Okay, so it looks like they got as far as the 30, and they'll be backed up to the 20. 1st and 10 coming up for Indianapolis. They'll line up on the 20-yard line with 9:30 left to go. Here come the Colts. Break! They line up. At the top of the screen, I see Alec Pierce. 18th season for Philip Rivers. Pass touchdown on first 2 drives. I think that's the first time in like 6 years since he's done that. Motion on the field, and here's the snap. Rivers will drop back. He'll check it down. Catch made by Jonathan Taylor. Taylor takes this one from the 20 down to the 26. That'll be a 6-yard pickup. This will bring up a 2nd down and 4. We'll start the clock once again. Opening pass of the drive for Philip Rivers is a successful pass. Rivers has completed 11 of 16 in this contest. We're looking at a 2nd down and 4 from the Indianapolis 26. 2nd down and 4 from the Indianapolis 26. 9 minutes left to go here. Philip Rivers waits for the snap, a shotgun formation. Trips to the left-hand side, 1 receiver at the bottom of the screen. Rivers doesn't like what he sees. He changes the play with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Play clock down to 2. Here is the snap, and a 3-man rush comes in. Rivers is in trouble, though. Rivers is going to get bagged. Down he goes. First sack of the day. Credit to West on the play. San Francisco 49ers. Looks like this time it's going to be C.J. West. That is his first sack of the season. Guys, his first sack of the season for C.J. West. Actually, it's his first sack of his career, in case you did not know. First sack of his career comes against Philip Rivers. Well done by C.J. West, finally getting one. I'm sure he's celebrating there. That's got to be a good feeling. This brings up a 3rd down and 12 after a big 8-yard loss. 3rd down and 12. Philip Rivers from the 18-yard line is on the run. He runs so awkwardly. Here's the catch made, though. Michael Pittman Jr. going to dive for it, not going to pick up the 1st down. Pittman Jr. on 3rd down and 12 will pick up 10. But because they were 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, it does bring up a 4th down and 2. Okay. Punt team going to come out. Indianapolis Colts first empty drive of the day. If you take away the punt return or the kickoff return fumble from earlier. If you take away that. So here comes the punt team. The Indianapolis Colts, quick 3 and out. They're going to punt this away to the San Francisco 49ers. Here is the snap. There is the boot. Oh, man, that sounded like a heck of a boot. This is going way back to the 17-yard line. Oh, my goodness, a 54-yard punt. Fair catch is signaled. It stops the clock with 7:09. We've got a 1st and 10. Okay. What a game. Indianapolis loses possession. Already 35 points in the first half of this one. And true to form, the NFL goes to another break. All right, man. So, who's new here? Oh, we'll get to that in a second. Let's not ask that one just yet. At the 2-minute warning, we will do that. Bears Nation in the house. What up, Corey Mock? I see you. Up 2 scores is better, says Eric Dexter. I saw that you signed up for the email list, Eric Dexter. What up? I see you, bro. Nice. Slim saying muted. Muted? I don't think so, sir. I don't think so. Yo, 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 says Dominion. Says Dominovations saying yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Hi from Cali, says Daniel. I'm new, says Abel. Abel, hang tight. I will get there. Are you Mariota? No, I am Mario. Duh. I am Mario. Duh. Okay, guys. These are the games that we saw this week. What a slate of games. First of all, a bunch of people didn't even change their pick'ems after selecting this. They took the Rams and never updated it. The Seattle Seahawks upset the Los Angeles Rams. They were at home. You know, technically, the Seattle Seahawks were 1.5-point favorites in that game, so I don't really think it was an upset, especially not for Seahawks fans. That's how we started this week, with an overtime game. Then we had another overtime game on Saturday. Of course, the Eagles took care of work Saturday here as well. But we had another Saturday game between the Packers and the Bears. The Bears got the win in that one. We turned around. We covered this Cowboys-Chargers game. We did not cover the Jets. We did not cover the Bills. We did not cover the Buccaneers. Panthers got the win there. We did not cover the Bengals. The Bengals got the win over the Dolphins here. The Chiefs lost to the Tennessee Titans. We saw the Vikings barely squeeze out a win. We saw the Jaguars beat the Broncos this week. Falcons got the win over the Cardinals. The Steelers got the win over the Lions. That was an upset for the Detroit Lions for sure. The Houston Texans got the win over the Raiders, and the New England Patriots beat the Ravens last night. Tonight, we've got the 49ers and the Colts, and this is the final game of Week 16. This is the final game of Week 16. There are just a few teams remaining who can still fight for playoff spots, and the windows are closing fast for these four teams. Colts are one of them. 1st and 10. After the punt from the 18-yard line, Brock Purdy takes it. Brock Purdy going to fumble it. It's going to be recovered here by Big Man, and this is going to go out for a 1-yard gain. Pharrell makes the grab here. So, a strip sack fumble, and Brock Purdy almost loses the football there. Somehow, some way, Pharrell was able to wrap that up and bring it back. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup here. Call it a 3-yard gain, surprisingly enough. 2nd down and 7. Brock Purdy delivered the throw. It got broken up at the top of the release here. The football went behind him. Pharrell recovered it, picked it up, moved it for 3 yards. Shotgun formation. It's a 2nd down and 7. Purdy takes the snap from the left hash. Purdy looks to the left, airs this out. McCaffrey, the target, incomplete. 3rd down, and it stops the clock with 6:18. 3rd down and 7. 6:18 left to go. Football at the San Francisco 21. And this could be a 3-and-out as well for the San Francisco 49ers if the Colts manage to get a stop here. That was pretty lucky, says Mr. Izzy. It was a trick play. I definitely was not a trick play, Todd Tier. Definitely not a trick play. Okay. Someone said I was a little shiny. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, yeah, I am a little shiny. Here's the snap on 3rd down and 7. Looking to the right, throwing to the right. The catch will be made across the 30. It's a George Kittle 1st down. But there's a flag on the play, so hold the phone. Let's find out what this penalty is going to be. This is going to be in the secondary, it looks like. It's going to go against the Indianapolis Colts. I think it's going to be illegal use of hands here. Yeah. So it's going to be an illegal use of hands according to my cheat sheet. We're waiting for the call. There it is. Illegal use of hands. That's against the defense. That penalty will be declined, resulting in a 1st down for George Kittle. 12-yard pickup here for George Kittle. Moves the football to the San Francisco 33 from the 21. So we line up on the 33. So now we line up on the 33. Wonder why this is all janky. This is all kinds of messed up. This drive chart is all kinds of messed up. I wonder if CBS is going to get that fixed. Maybe not. For now, you can use the one at the very bottom. That's the ESPN drive chart, folks. We line up on the 33-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 after that play. A toss to Christian McCaffrey on 1st and 10 goes to the left-hand side. He will pick up 3 yards, moving this one from the 33 to the 36. It brings up a 2nd down and 7. It starts the clock with 5:45 left to go. Football now at the 36-yard line. Here we go. I said it. I said it. Shotgun. We wait for the snap. Motion from Juszczyk this time. On 2nd down and 7 from the 36. Brock Purdy will wind up and throw. The catch is made. Sky Moore out for 23 yards. He goes down at the 41. San Francisco 36 to Indianapolis 41. It is a huge first down. San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers deliver this one. It's a 23-yard grab for Sky Moore. That's his first catch of the day. 1 target, 1 reception, 23 yards. Stats down below. Line up at the 41-yard line on the left hash. 49ers with the football, motion on the field. A toss to the top of the screen. McCaffrey, a swim move, tries to pick up yardage. Gets stopped almost immediately. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down and 8 as McCaffrey is brought down by Zaire Franklin. So 2nd down and 8. Football at the Indianapolis 39. This is at the edge of field goal range. A field goal from here would be 58 yards. Luckily, they are indoors at Lucas Oil Stadium. Luckily, they are indoors. So no weather as a factor here. 4:20 on the clock. You know what that means. It means Brian Robinson is going to get a fake handoff, a wind-up and a throw. The catch is made. George Kittle again. Down at the 22-yard line. From the 39 to the 22, it's a 17-yard grab. And another San Francisco 49ers first down. First down, San Fran. 49ers doing a great job today. Brock Purdy has completed 11 of 14. 152 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns already. Brock Purdy, 25 fantasy points. And we are in the first half of this game. That catch, great catch by Kittle. We're in the shotgun at the 22. Purdy to the right-hand side. He looks for Kendrick Bourne. He finds him. Catch is made for a gain of 11, and Kendrick Bourne going to do that again. I don't like the showboating, especially since the last time you did it, you didn't actually catch the ball. This time he caught the ball. This time we are inside the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 from the Indianapolis 11. 1st and 10 from the Indianapolis 11. The San Francisco 49ers are in the huddle right now. Break! Brock Purdy steps up to the line. 49ers fans with the Iron Mask helmets out there. Under center in a single back formation. He steps back. Jennings is on the move. A toss to CMC. He goes right through the teeth of the defense. Moves it from the 11 out to about the 7. Call it the 6. It's a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5 from the Indianapolis 6-yard line. They're showing Kendrick Bourne do this thing again, even though it's just so funny to me. Bourne wants that money, says Smoke Burp. Apparently he does. He's going to have to keep catching the football, though, and not almost catching it, because almost is only good in horseshoes. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap, and Purdy looks to the right. Purdy will find CMC on the flat. Purdy and CMC connect, but they don't pick up any yardage on that play. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. Matter of fact, he will lose a yard. It brings up a 3rd down and 6. Mitchell makes the play defensively. Good tackle by the Indianapolis Colts. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. The clock has officially stopped. When we get back, it'll be a 3rd down. 3rd down and 6 at the Indianapolis 7. But before we get back, we've got some time. So let's find out. Where are the newbies at? Thank you, CT Reels, GTC Reels. It's not showboating by Bourne. He needs 1 reception to hit his $500K bonus to kick in. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. $500K, you would take that. That's actually what all the players on the NBA teams got paid here, $500,000 for winning the in-game tournament. Anyways, looking for newbies here, guys. Who is new? Drop 5 emojis. Looking for the newbies right now. New here, says Kurt. Are you Kurt? I feel like I've seen you in here before. Photograph saying it's time for trivia. Almost. Halftime will be trivia. Approaching 76-1. We got there, Mark. We got there. I'm new, says Power Stroke. Nice try, Power Stroke. Nice try, Todd Tier. Clint, what's up? Charlie Black. That's a newbie there for sure. 4-string bass, I see you, brother. Walk the Giant, hello. LRSD Port. What up, dude? Newbies in the chat. Faceless Photography saying, I am new with a burning heart right there. Dan Hardy saying, first timer here, Indianapolis Colts fan. Shout out to Dan Hardy. What up, Dan? Who else in the chat here? 4-string bass. Newish, says AC. Looks like Grastufe. I don't know if I said that right, but Grastufe. What up, dude? Seahawks fan. Got a lot of Seahawks fans in the chat. He says this right now. What up, dude? New from Tijuana, says Jorge. What up, man? Hi to the newbies. Thank you, B. Thanks, man. More newbies in here. We got Central Coast Living. What up, Central Coast Living? Bobby saying, I'm new. James dropping in with his 5 emojis. Newbie here. Loving this chat, says our boy Jermaine. What up, Jermaine? Thanks for checking in, man. Zoddy, what up, dude? Saying first timer. Kurt, first timer in as well. Catherine saying, I'm not new. Thanks for letting us know, Kat. Thanks for checking in. I got Bree James in the chat. Michael Pocho. What up, Michael? I got Central Coast Living. Looks like Brent Hartman. What up, Brent? Second week. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Alan. Alana Gorilla. What up? Welcome back. Abel, welcome back. Hunter, welcome in. Hobart, hello. Sydney, hello. Guys, if I don't get a chance, and I won't get a chance to read any more names, I appreciate y'all for letting us know and coming out and saying hi to us. Commercial break is over here. We are inside the red zone. It's a 3rd down and 6 from the 7-yard line. Purdy fires to the end zone. It's George Kittle. It's incomplete. No flag on the play. 4th down and 6. 1:55 left to go, which means the field goal unit for San Francisco will come out. Indianapolis is likely going to concede points here. However, they would more gladly or very gladly concede 3 points as opposed to 6 or 7. Okay. So we get a field goal in just a moment. We're going to see that coming up here. 25-yard field goal attempt for the San Francisco 49ers. This time from the right hash. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the 49ers will put 3 more points on the board. The field goal is good. It's a 10-point game. And I wonder if they're going to cut back to another break. They might. It's Monday Night Football. That's what they do. Shout out to the newbies still checking in. Steven, what up? Chris, Tamara saying clap, clap, clap. I got Maximus in here. Top tier channel, says Boston. Top tier. Appreciate you, Boston Tyler. Looks like another super popping in right now. Wally G saying happy holidays, Mario. Keep up the good work. Wally G, thank you very much. Appreciate that support. Appreciate that super, dude. Taking a look here. Ooh, I promised someone something here. Oh, my headphones got caught. I promised someone something here. I promised a couple of people somethings here. I got a $300 donation to make thanks to Brian Allen. Brian Allen gave us a $300 super chat yesterday, and I promised him that I would donate those same $300 right back out to a charity here and post that photo. So that's my homework between now and the end of the 2025 calendar year. Shout out to Brian Allen. Shout out to Succulent Life. If you're out here watching this as well, Succulent, thank you so much for your donation as well. All right, guys, 1:51 left to go. Here's the kickoff. This one goes all the way back. This one is going to be, actually, it's going to be a big kick. It's going to be no return. 1:51 here left to go. Let's do it. So the 49ers send this to the Indianapolis Colts. Colts going to start this drive here on the 35. It'll be a 1st and 10 in just a moment. Binedo kicks this one over to Indianapolis. Phillip Rivers today, 12 of 17 for 153. Jonathan Taylor definitely struggling today if you take a look out to the stats on this side right now. Taking a look at those stats, guys, Jonathan Taylor has 5 carries for just 18 yards. He's going to need to do better than that. Phillip Rivers' whole family is up there watching this game right now. It's a 1st and 10. A shotgun formation. Here is the snap, a little play action. Rivers airs this out. It's a deep shot upfield for downs. Incomplete pass stops the clock. It's 2nd down and 10. 1:46 left to go. They stay on the 35. Incomplete pass. 2nd down. I'm reading some of these chats coming in right now. Jamichael Leonard, what up, man? Remember? No, he's in the pile, says now I'm prune. Okay, I am stepping away from the chat, guys, so I can get locked in for this game. 1:46 left to go in the first half. Phillip Rivers takes the snap, hands this off to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor goes to the left-hand side. It'll be a 3-yard pickup. It does start the clock. It's a 3rd down and 7 at the Indy 38. The Colts potentially facing back-to-back 3-and-outs with less than 90 seconds here left to go in the first half. Taking their time, Shane Steichen, for whatever reason, not calling a timeout, not doing anything here. I mean, this would be clock management time. We line up here at the Indy 38 as we approach midfield. Phillip Rivers in a shotgun, trips to the right-hand side, lined up on the left hash. They're showing blitz. They bring a 4-man rush. Rivers going to air this out to the left-hand side. It's tipped up in the air. Alec Pierce looking for a flag. He gets it. There's a flag. This is going to be a DPI if I had to guess. It's going to be a pass interference on the defense. Let's see what the white hat has to say. They're showing this route one more time as Alec Pierce runs up, cuts to the inside, and then goes to the outside. Let's see what they say here. They are going to call this a DPI for sure. And the pass interference is going to be against Luter. And this will be an automatic Indianapolis Colts. First down. A spot foul here. That penalty will be 21 yards against the San Francisco 49ers. So 59 seconds here left to go. It's 1st and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts, and this one takes them to the San Fran 41. Shotgun formation, Jonathan Taylor to the right-hand side of Phillip Rivers. Rivers waits for the snap. A receiver to either side here. Warren in the slot. Rivers drops back, looks to the right-hand side. Catch is going to be made. Joshua Downs will pick up another 14 yards. First down, Indy. And the Indianapolis Colts make another play, and he goes to the sideline, stopping the clock without a timeout. 53 seconds left to go. 53 seconds left to go in the first half of this game, and the Colts, with Phillip Rivers, look like they actually have a chance. I'm impressed by Phillip Rivers' ability to move the football right now. Rivers still got it, man. Hey, that's a real Santa Claus. That's a big beard. That's a real beard. 1st and 10. Single back formation. Taking a step back right here, Phillip Rivers sends a man in motion. It's Michael Pittman Jr. as the motion man. Here's the handoff to Jonathan Taylor. He is going to be stuffed after a 4-yard gain. The clock is ticking. It brings up a 2nd down and 6. Football to the San Francisco. Looks like the 24-yard line here. Call it the 24. 2nd down and 6, maybe a 2nd down and 7. Flag comes in on the play immediately. 32 seconds left to go. We'll actually stop this. They're going to put a few seconds on there. False start. Offense. This will be a replay of 2nd down. Replay 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. A false start brings up a 2nd down and 12 after the penalty and backs them up to the San Fran 29. From the 24 to the 29 they go. Rivers spikes the football and looks at the line saying, come on, come on. Hey, yo, whoa, I'm walking over here. 2nd down and 12. 32 seconds left to go. Looks like the Indianapolis Colts did take a timeout, guys, so the clock has stopped. They do line up, and we're in a shotgun once again. 32 seconds on the board. It's a 2nd down and 12. Phillip Rivers in the shotgun with 2 receivers to the top, and Joshua Downs as the motion man. Dropping back, looking to the right. He'll check it down. This time it's JT. Jonathan Taylor stretches out to the 21-yard line. It won't be enough for a first. It brings up a 3rd down and 4. 8-yard gain for Jonathan Taylor. Looks like another timeout going to be called here by the Indianapolis Colts. And we've got 25 seconds left to go. So the Indianapolis Colts on this drive have moved the football 44 yards in about a minute and a half. Half the field in about 90 seconds. Phillip Rivers fired up after 2 opening touchdown drives. We got a 3rd down and 4. Rivers inside the red zone now. Just outside the red zone now, actually. It's a 3rd down and 4. Lined up at the 21-yard line. Phillip Rivers sends JT over. And Jonathan Taylor's now in the shotgun. From the right hash at the 21-yard line, the snap comes in. Phillip Rivers going to wind up and throw this one intended for Tyler Warren. It's incomplete and brings up a 4th down and 4. Looks like the field goal unit likely going to come out. Phillip Rivers upset with himself for not being able to put a little more mustard behind that one. Tyler Warren's a big guy. You know what happened there is that Phillip Rivers jumped into that throw. That was a bad throw from Phillip Rivers. He was not set. His feet were not set. He was literally in the air as he threw that one and couldn't generate enough force. Here's the 39-yard field goal attempt. The 39-yard field goal attempt is up and good, and the Colts will bring this into within 7. So a 39-yard field goal attempt for Indianapolis is successful. We put 3 points on the board. It's 24-17. Whoops. We got 21 seconds left to go. Don't know what I did there. Halftime on the horizon. Halftime trivia quiz on the horizon. Take a quick look here at some of these things. Taking a quick look here at some of this. Should be good. Let's find out if I've got the right quiz in. Did I mess this thing up? Settings. That's right. 49ers Colts. That's the right one. Okay. Looks like a super just came in. Let's see. We got Teets Treats with a $5 super. He said he went to Home Depot, came back, and had a membership thanks to whoever gifted it. That was probably Send It. Send It gifted out 50 Football Nation memberships. 4th down and 4. Field goal was good. Want to see a change of possession. 4 penalties on the Colts. GD, it's Gino's fault, says I feel weird ×2. It's Gino's fault, he says. Marva says go trivia. 1st and 10. The score is 17-24. The Indianapolis Colts going to kick this thing off. There is the kick, and this one goes back. We get a return. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, and down at the 41 with 11 seconds here left to go. Indianapolis sends this back. It's 11 seconds left to go. Colts have 1 timeout remaining. San Francisco with 2. You got to wonder, are they going to take the knee and go to the locker room with a 7-point lead? Or are they going to try to get some extra points here? Or are they going to bring out someone to kick at some extra points? Spinedo getting that leg warm. Looks like they might be going upfield here. Purdy in the huddle with the rest of his squad. The football at the 40-yard line. Football at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Brock Purdy waits for the snap. Shotgun formation. Here it is. He takes it. The 4-man rush coming in. It's actually a 3-man rush, so Purdy has plenty of time. He'll flip the hips, looks to the left. Catch is made across midfield. Down at the 45-yard line. Stops the clock with 3 seconds. And Pinedo likely going to come out here and kick a career high if that's the case. Try to kick a career high if that's the case. Or maybe an interception at the end of this one. This will be a 63-yard field goal here, folks. A 63-yarder. Let's see if it happens. We'll see. 64-yarder. His career long for Eddie Pinedo was 59 yards. Okay, here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It looks like it's good. Off the bar. It goes off the crossbar. Oh, my gosh. It was a perfect kick and bounced off the bar, the crossbar, not the uprights. It bounced off the crossbar, not the uprights. It's no good. That is the end of the half. 13 minutes left to go. The kick was unsuccessful. Oh my gosh. That was so close. That's the difference between like 2 inches. The wrong half of the football of that oblate of the oblong spheroid, the oblate spheroid, just barely hit the crossbar. Anyways, folks, that does take us to halftime, which means it's time for our trivia quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our trivia quiz. During halftimes, I like to do this every single week, every single game. I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions. All you got to do is your best and forget the rest. Let's start with question number 1. Question number 1, how many times have the 49ers been to the Super Bowl? Have they been to the Super Bowl 6, 7, or 8 times? How many times have they been to the Super Bowl? A, B, or C? What do you think the answer is, guys? A, B, or C? Well, I will let you guys know in about 5 seconds what the answer is. I will let you know in about 2 seconds what the answer is. The answer is 8 times, guys. They've got 5 Super Bowl wins, but all those Super Bowl appearances from 1981 through 2023, and my Roman numerals are terrible, so I'm literally just going to plug them in the chat. Okay, I'm not even going to try with those Roman numerals. Let's go to question number 2. All right, guys, what is the name of the Colts' home stadium? Is it SoFi Stadium, Lucas Oil Stadium, or Everbank Stadium? What is the name of the Indianapolis Colts home stadium? Easy question, easy answer. How many of you will get this right? Come on now, says Miles. I know, Miles, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. The answer is Lucas Oil Stadium. That is also where the NFL Combine is held every year. Lucas Oil Stadium. If you have a car, you probably need oil in it. I don't know if that's their slogan or not, but, you know, that's what I'm going to roll with. Let's move on to question number 3, shall we? Question number 3, guys. How many Super Bowls did Joe Montana win? Did Joe Montana win 2? Did he win 3? Or did he win 4 of those Super Bowls? How many Super Bowls did Joe Montana win? You know, that guy, that one guy who did that. I'll tell you what, he is undefeated in Super Bowls. He is undefeated in those Super Bowls, guys. 4-0 in appearances with no interceptions on 122 passes, guys. Going 4-0. Montana earned Super Bowl MVP 3 times, guys. 1981, 1984, 1988, and 1989. Okay, guys, the Indianapolis Colts played the Atlanta Falcons this season in which international location? Santino covered this game. Was it in Spain, Germany, or England? Where did the Indianapolis Colts have their international game? Do you remember this game? Do you remember the 21st night of September? Just kidding. What do you think, guys? Where did they play? The answer was the Berlin game, guys. That was week 10 of the regular season, and the Colts won 31-25 over Atlanta. Huge game, massive viewership. One of the top 5 most viewed games. One of the top 5 most viewed games this season. All right, guys, which San Francisco 49ers running back has the franchise record for the most rushing career touchdowns? The most career rushing touchdowns. Is it Frank Gore? Is it Roger Craig? Or is it Joe Perry? Who holds the 49ers record for the most career rushing touchdowns? Not rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. The answer is Frank Gore. Good job, guys. Frank Gore. 64 rushing touchdowns over 148 games, outpacing both Roger Craig and Joe Perry, who only had 50 each. Yes, only had 50 each. Okay, guys, question number 6. The Indianapolis Colts won Super Bowl, what is that, 51 against, that can't be 50. Is that what, someone help me out here. I can't do, when did the Indianapolis Colts win their Super Bowl? Who did the Indianapolis Colts beat in the Super Bowl? Why am I so bad at Roman numerals? Why am I so bad at Roman numerals? Here's a hint, guys. It happened in 2007. XLI equals 41. Thank you. Please excuse my ignorance. Super Bowl 41. It was Peyton Manning who beat the Chicago Bears 29-17. I know that much for sure. The Colts managed to win that one on the arm of Eli Manning. Okay, question number 7. Question number 7, guys. What year did the San Francisco 49ers draft George Kittle? Was it 2016, 2017, or 2018? When was Kittle the Skittle drafted? What you know about me? George Kittle, guys. Y'all may or may not know this one. The big tight end, you know, the guy with the hair. George Kittle, one of the best tight ends in the NFL, guys. 5th round pick back in 2017. He was pick 146 out of Iowa. Pick 146. He's a corn-fed boy. You can see it right there, man. But the answer is 2017, 5th round pick 146 overall. Let's move on to question numero 8. Question number 8. How many touchdown passes did Daniel Jones throw this year? How many touchdown passes did Daniel Jones throw this year? 18, 19, or 20? Man, he was actually doing okay. And I'll tell you what, even though he hasn't played, he's still top half of the table of quarterbacks right now after missing last week and half of the week before that. The answer is 19, guys. Some of y'all got that one right. 19 passing touchdowns this season. Daniel Jones did tear his Achilles in that game, so he'll be out for the entirety of the this offseason. We'll be lucky to see him come back next season. All right, y'all. Question number 9. Question number 9. The biggest comeback in 49ers franchise history was against which of these teams? The Giants, the Colts, or the Saints? Which team did the 49ers mount their biggest comeback in team history against? Running out of questions here, guys. I've only got a few more. Halftime is almost over. I never even started the halftime clock. Never even started the halftime clock. The answer is actually the Saints. Someone said Colts, obviously. No, the answer is the Saints, guys. The 49ers staged their biggest comeback on December 7th, 1980, down against the Saints here. So let's move on, guys. Last question. Last question. Who was leading the Colts in receiving yards this season entering today's game? Entering today's game, guys, who was leading this team in receiving yards? What you know about that? What you guys know about that? Do you know the answer here? The answer, most receiving yards, guys, for this unit is actually Alec Pierce. 785 receiving yards for Alec Pierce. 725 for Michael Pittman Jr., 718 for Tyler Warren, and 408 for Josh Downs. Michael Pittman Jr. leads the team in receiving touchdowns, but Alec Pierce leads the team in receiving yards. Thank you guys for playing. How did y'all do on that trivia quiz? Did y'all do all right? Was that rough? Was that a tough quiz for y'all? Not tough enough? Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. Woohoo! Awful, says Chuck. That was brutal, says Chuck. Sword of Vengeance saying 4 out of 10. Mr. Dizzy saying 7 out of 11. So Mr. Dizzy even got an extra question added in there. Looks like Stefan Piscano podcast. Welcome back, dude. Juana Love got 8 out of 10. Stefan got 4 out of 7. Missed a couple questions there. Chris got 9 out of 10. Good job, Chris. That's a good one there. That's a good one, Chris. 4 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10. You guys did okay. You guys did okay. I need to get that sway action going, says Stefan. Yeah, man. We did 3 of them. I'll turn that off for now. I did 3 games with sway. And, well, I got to send them an invoice now for those 3 games. I'm actually waiting to get back some analytics from them. It's going to be messy here. But we did 3 games from Sway, and, well, we're still waiting to hear back from that. Now, we did have people actually win. If I can hear back from Sway and they say, you know what, we'll do it one more time, then this Wednesday we're going to be doing another $250 prize pool. But I'll be honest, guys, I'm a little nervous that I haven't had a response from the Sway team since we did this last Wednesday. We were on contract to do 3 weeks. We did all 3 weeks. And now I'm getting ghosted. So, you know, I'll be honest, I'm a little weary here. Hopefully we can hear back from them here. Very good trivia, says Beep Beep. Hey, guys, if y'all want to practice your trivia, if you guys want to maybe look up some fun facts here, guys, you can check out my website, footballnationusa.com. I do actually have trivia out there on the website. We will be working on plugging in some of those gaps. We've got some issues, some bugs that need to get fixed. If you see some bugs in the trivia, please do me a favor. If you are on footballnationusa.com and you play some of the trivia and the automated response tells you that the correct answer is wrong, please email me. Tell me what question it was so I can fix it. We're basically finding needles in a haystack right now. And I don't want to wrap Santino up in doing that project when he's making the slides right now and doing some of that other back-end work. So I want to make sure that I'm able to get that cleared up. We'll probably get all of that taken care of during the offseason here, probably right after Super Bowl. But you guys can help out as well. Let's see. What kind of sorcery is Mario knowing background music is passé? LOL? Passé? What's passé? With the right training, I truly believe Mario can play quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. Me? Nah, man. No way, dude. I've tried throwing a football through a tire. I'm much better on camera holding a microphone than I am holding a football. I promise you that. I promise you that. But I do appreciate that super chat and that comment there. Trucker Rusty checking in. What up, Trucker Rusty? Checking in right now, my good buddy Steven is the older brother of Shane Steichen. Steven Steichen and Shane Steichen. I like the alliteration. Mario is the new quarterback. Colts lose, Chargers are locking, says Marcus. That is true. Marcus, that's a good point that you bring up. It's not just them who are an immediate lock-in, guys. If the Colts lose this game, just to go with what Marcus was saying, the Jaguars, the Chargers, and the Bills will all officially have this clinch playoff underneath them. So, Steelers still have something to play for. Texans still have something to play for. We've got Chargers fans, Bills fans, and Jaguars fans all rooting for San Francisco today. All rooting for San Francisco today. Looks like our halftime break is over, guys. Third quarter coming up right now. San Francisco is going to get the football to start the second clock. To start the second half. Spaghetti for lunch tomorrow? Maybe. Kurt saying, keep it up, bro. I have no intentions of stopping, Kurt. So don't stop me now. Because we're having a good time. Having a good time. Oh, man. Oh, I could totally go in. I love Queen, man. I thought Freddie Mercury, voice of an angel, bro. So don't stop me now. Rev Green saying, Mom Spaghetti needs weak arms, a heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom Spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd grows so loud, he opens his mouth. And the 49ers bring the football out to the 35, and then he goes down, and they're pushing around. Oh, I can go all day on this. Okay, 14 minutes and 54 seconds. I'm also not a freestyler, so I'm not going to try to ad-lib that. We'll start this drive here on the 36-yard line. 49ers just received the kickoff to start the second half, and the second half is officially underway. 49ers start this drive on the 36-yard line. I do need to add a few timeouts to both units here. There we go. That looks right. First and 10 from the San Francisco 36. I will say that $3,000 suit that Troy Aikman is wearing, nice. Same thing for Joe Buck, but I'm not a huge fan of plaid suits. Here's the snap, a wind-up and a throw. George Kittle goes upstairs and comes down with it. Down at the 49-yard line across midfield from the San Francisco 36 to the Indianapolis 49. That's a gain of 15 yards and a San Francisco 49ers first down. First down for San Fran. Start the clock once again. B-Rabbit. I'd rather be B-Rabbit than Cheddar Bob, dude. I'd rather be B-Rabbit than Cheddar Bob. First and 10. 49-yard line. Single back formation. Christian McCaffrey is the single back. It's a snap and a handoff to him. McCaffrey is wrapped up immediately by Nick Cross. Good job by the defense on this one. I would call that a safety blitz, but the tackle did not happen behind the line of scrimmage. It was a tackle by the safety. A 1-yard gain does bring up a second down and 9. This time from the 48-yard line, Purdy drops back. Purdy, pocket collapses, looks to the left, throws to the left. Catch will be made on the left-hand side, and it looks like Demarcus Robinson will pick up 1 yard. It's a third down and 8. Third down and 8 with 13:35 left to go. We are lined up at the Indianapolis 47-yard line. 49ers have the football. Third down. 13 and a half left to go. The 49ers have converted just 1 third down today. They are 1 for 3 on third down conversions and 1 for 1 on fourth downs. Shotgun. Defense. You can see the crowd getting loud. The blitz coming in. Purdy will wind up and throw. Wide open is Jennings. Jennings down inside the 25. Call it just shy of the 25. Down at the 26. That's a catch of 21 yards. Moves the football from the Indianapolis 47 to the Indianapolis 26. A 21-yard grab for Jawan Jennings and a San Francisco 49ers first down. First down for San Francisco. They line up here on the 26. 6 yards shy of the red zone. McCaffrey is the single back in on this play. That's the 4th play of 20-plus yards today for San Francisco. Here's the drop back for Purdy as he flushes out to the left-hand side. He hits a man in stride. It's George Kittle. No surprise there. Kittle, another 22 yards. Wow, George Kittle, 8 targets, 7 receptions, 115 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 more first down for San Francisco. This lines them up inside the 5. It's first and goal from the 4. They are on the front porch here of the Indianapolis Colts. It's a first and goal from the Indianapolis 4 as Kittle breaks multiple tackles there. 7 receptions for 115 and a touchdown. Here's a handoff to McCaffrey. McCaffrey back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain. It'll bring up a second and goal. Maybe a 1-yard pickup for CMC. Maybe a 1-yard pickup for CMC, but let's see where they mark this. Kittle is over 100 yards, guys. Triple digits. Triple digits for number 85. And Kittle is cooking. Kittle is cooking today. 24 fantasy points in full-point PPR formats. Shotgun formation. Brock Purdy inside the red zone here. Takes the snap, looks to the left. Has nothing there, goes to the right-hand side. Purdy is on the run, second and goal. Got to get rid of it. He throws this away. It brings up a third down. Stops the clock with 11:02. We get a third down and 10. Excuse me, a third down and goal. Third down and goal from the Indianapolis 3-yard line. Third down and goal from the Indianapolis 3-yard line. Rick Smith dropping some more Queen right now, singing Fat Bottom Girls. I like it. I'm singing it in my head, but we've got action on the field. Here's the snap from the 3-yard line. Purdy fires. The catch is made. Touchdown, Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. This does put 6 more points on the board for San Francisco, and the 49ers will score inside the red zone. A 3-yard touchdown grab for Jawan Jennings. Blown coverage there on the flat, and that tends to work out really well for the team that can read defenses. Brock Purdy, his 4th passing touchdown of the day. Forget about George Kittle. Brock Purdy, 4 passing touchdowns, 34 fantasy points. I wonder what kind of day Purdy's going to have. The kick from the right hash. The extra point attempt is up and good. Anybody got overs here for Brock Purdy on the touchdown? Anybody getting a big fat check after today or what, man? Hell yeah. Okay, we're just trying to have some fun. Shout out, guys. What's up? Welcome back to this live stream. Halftime is over. Opening drive of the second half results in a touchdown. It took 4 minutes off the clock, so 10 minutes and 58 seconds here left to go. And when we get back, we will see a kickoff. When we get back, we will see a kickoff. This is a pretty good lead for the San Francisco 49ers. And the Indianapolis Colts, whose back is against the wall right now, if they lose this game, they're technically not out of the postseason, but their chances drop to I think it was like 3 or 4% to make the postseason. I think the Baltimore Ravens right now still have a 47% chance of making the postseason because it feels like they don't believe in the Pittsburgh Steelers, which could be the case. Jennings here says, Alts, can you do play-by-play on a simulcast? You're talented, says Al Delgado. Al, what's up, dude? Al Delgado checking in. Dude, I could show you my screen right now. So over here you can't see, but I've got my OBS set up, and I've got my built-in stream, which is straight to YouTube. I've also got a Twitch output. I've got a TikTok output. I've got a Facebook output. I've got an Instagram output. And I'm using the Ada multi-stream plugin on OBS. There have been issues and bugs and all kinds of nonsense right now, and it has been affecting the quality of the streams on the other platforms. For instance, when I stream on Twitch, I actually just stopped streaming on Twitch altogether because when I use this plugin that's built in, it leaves the screen black. And it truly becomes radio at that point, and no one goes to Twitch to listen to radio. It's Twitch. They're there for Fortnite, and because most people on Twitch are 12. And that's okay, right? Nothing against that. I would actually really like to have a younger audience so that they can stick with me for the next 10, 15 years as we continue to grow. So having a younger audience is nothing wrong with that. I just need to get a different multicasting platform to help me out. I was vetting out both StreamYard and Streamlabs and Restream.io, so all 3 of those. Haven't made a decision yet. I'm going to wait till after the football season and multi-stream the NBA season because I do believe that younger crowd does crowd around National Basketball Association more than the NFL for whatever reason. Anyways, just going through that in my head. Thanks for checking in, man. Okay, guys, here's the kickoff. Here's the return. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. Almost got through there. DJ Gene checks in saying the YouTube channel that ripped you off might have gotten you on Twitch. Oh, you know what? They might actually. That's funny. They might. Interesting. Okay. All right, folks, let's lock in right now. I got a 1st and 10 coming up for the Indianapolis Colts. They are down by 14, so 2 touchdowns in the hole with 10:53 left to go. The Indianapolis Colts have plenty of time to stay alive in this game. Colts defense is going to have to step it up. Going to be hard to win games when you give up 30-plus points. Phillip Rivers has done a decent job today. Rivers under center will take the snap and hand it off to JT. He will bounce off the tackles but get wrapped up on the second effort. No gain, 2nd down. Looks like Batoon going to flex right there. You could hear him screaming, "Let's go! Let's go!" There's a flag on the play. This flag came in late. I wonder what this is. 10:44. Flag on the play. Waiting for the white hat. They might wave this off. Let's see what they say. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. This is going to be a 15-yard penalty against Diamador Lenore. So a flag here after the play was over. Lenore came in and punched the football out of the hands just to be funny. And the officials did not like that. So This is going to be unnecessary roughness. It's going to be against the San Francisco 49ers, and it's going to bring up an automatic first down. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They line up at midfield. They're standing on the 50-yard line for 1st and 10. Going to call a quick audible right now, and Phillip Rivers backs up once again. Rivers takes the snap. He hands it off to Taylor. Taylor looking for some blocks here, takes it across midfield down to the San Francisco 49, so a 1-yard gain. 2nd down. 2nd down and 9. 10-13 left to go. 10-13 left to go. Speed this up just a hair. Taylor not getting anything today. Ronald, no, he's not. Take a look at this, brother. 8 carries for just 25 yards. He's averaging just over 3 yards per carry. Meanwhile, Christian McCaffrey's got 13 carries for 69. Giggity. 2nd down and 9. 49-yard line. The snap. Surveying. Rivers will wind up. Fires. Catch is made. This time. Down he goes. Michael Pittman Jr. says he was down by contact. They'll dive down on top of it. It's a 14-yard grab for Michael Pittman Jr. on 2nd down and 9. That will move the football to the San Francisco 35 and result in an Indianapolis Colts first down. First down for Indianapolis. Pittman Jr. made the grab down at the 35. Phillip Rivers calls to the right-hand side. Got a couple guys over here on the left. I hear whistles. Challenge flag comes in. So it looks like the challenge flag going to come in. Let's find out. So Pittman Jr. definitely had the grab. He's definitely hanging on to it. He's definitely down by contact. That's going to be a wasted challenge for the 49ers. That's going to be an unsuccessful challenge, and this is going to be a quick one. But they are going to take a look at this, guys. So the challenge flag came in. And I don't know why. I don't know who told him to challenge that. But the Shanahan drops the flag, and we go to a commercial break. Okay, guys, quick commercial break. Challenge is up there right now. This is slow going, says Roy Williams. Yeah, dude, it was. Smoke Burp saying it wasn't a fumble. I agree. Let's take a quick look at the analytics for this live stream. We're going to pop in right now to this live stream and see where we're standing. Do I have it here? Forward. Taking a look. Hang tight. Looks like 1,516 likes on this live stream. We've also picked up 58 new members. Big thanks to Send It for giving out 50 Football Nation memberships. Send It. Thank you very much, sir. Almost 7,000 people watching, guys. Please, if I've got your attention, do me a favor. Don't forget to smash that like button. I know we say it all the time. I know it's annoying for YouTubers to say it all the time. I'm here for you. And if you guys appreciate the consistency and the work that I put in on this channel, I'm not even asking for a subscribe right now. Just help a brother out. Smash that like button. It should do minimal changes to your algorithm on your YouTube side of things. Right now, the challenge flag has come in. The ruling on the field is going to be a catch made by Michael Pittman Jr. for 14 yards. If the play stands as called, it will be a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 35. The Indianapolis Colts do have the football in 49ers territory. I know for a fact that we got a lot of new people in this live stream right now because we do not cover a whole lot of Colts games. Thank you, guys, for hanging out. By the way, you know what? Let me do something else here too, man. I want to throw a bone to one of my friends. Whoops. I want to throw a bone to one of my friends here. He's an actual high school teacher right now. He does YouTubing on the side. He is an Indianapolis Colts fan. Some of you guys might know exactly who I'm talking about. Indianapolis Colts fan, my boy, Rising Rhino. Let's actually pull up his channel here. I'm going to drop a link in here so that we can rate his channel in just a moment. I love helping out other channels, guys. Right now, we're in a commercial break. We're going to do this for the next commercial break. We'll wait. We'll do the raid in just a moment, but we've got action on the field. Looks like the play will call as stand. First down, Indianapolis, 35-yard line. Indianapolis Colts, Phillip Rivers under center. Rivers takes the snap, hands it off to JT. JT to the right-hand side, going to fight his way forward, picks up just 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 coming up right now. We'll start the clock. 2nd down and 8 with 9 minutes here left to go. Football at the San Francisco 33. Football at the San Francisco 43. Okay. They put tracking devices in rhino horns. Do they really? That's pretty cool. Is Warren playing? Mr. Reggie Parmigiano. Yeah, he's in there. He's in there right now. We've got a shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. Phillip Rivers with the play clock winding down. Motion from Josh Downs. The blitz coming in. Rivers in trouble. He'll fire. This one incomplete. That was intended for Tyler Warren. You just asked about him. He just got a target. The pass was incomplete. It stops the clock with 8:25 and brings up a 3rd down. So 3rd down, football stays on the 33-yard line. Looks like they've made a couple adjustments here. Looks like it's a 3rd down and 7, not a 3rd down and 8. And the football is at the San Francisco 32, according to CBS. Riley Leonard on the sideline, the rookie, the 6th-round pick, waiting for his chance to shine. Down by 14 at the 33-yard line. It's still the 33, not the 32. Michael Pittman Jr. moves. The blitz comes in again. Phillip Rivers has to throw. It's broken up. Incomplete pass. No flag. And Stout is there again. 4th down and 7 from the San Francisco 32. This will be a 50-yard field goal for Indianapolis. Here comes a 50-yarder for the Colts. 50-yarder for the Colts coming in right now. See if they can knock this back. Makes it a 20-31 game, and they'll be down by 11. You know, I still feel like this is plenty of time for the Indianapolis Colts here. The Colts got plenty of time. 7:21 on the clock, by the way. 8:21, excuse me. 8:21 on the clock. It's a 51-yarder, guys. Here's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it looks like the Indianapolis Colts will put points on the board. All right, guys. Welcome, one and all, to Football Nation. 8:16 left to go. We're going to see a kickoff when we get back. So there's going to be a change of personnel here momentarily. And they're going to go to a quick commercial break. So, you know what, man? We're doing okay on this channel. Let's throw some Christmas love to our friend Rising Rhino. We're going to do a quick Football Nation raid. Let him know that we're raiding, guys. Here we go. I got y'all right now. This is the link. If you guys want to drop some Christmas love, just say Football Nation raid right now. Just check in and say Football Nation raid for our boy Rising Rhino. Okay, let's go. I'm on his page right now. Looking for the chats coming in. What up, brother? Time for a raid? Question mark. Let's effing go. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for jumping in on this chat right now. Let's effing go. I see Cool as a Fan. I see DJ Gene. I see Preston in here. Church checks in. Living Like Larry. Power Stroke Syndicate. Chris 5.0 saying Football Nation raid. Cody McGeehee, let's go. Blaze W. Gator, let's go, bro. Oh, man, you guys might have broke this guy's chat right now. What's up, Micah Kimbrough? I see you. Robert Samora, Succulent Life. Let's go, guys. Thank y'all so much. I'm sure he's loving that. I'm sure Rich is loving that right now. I love it, man. He said sorry about your Cowboys, Mario. Love it, guys. Thank y'all so much for helping us out. Thank y'all so much for giving our boy some love, man. He's definitely enjoying that. He needed that today. I love it. Appreciate you guys. That was good. I think we got a super chat that just came in right now from Ryan. Ryan, thank you. Looks like Ryan Jacobs with a super checking in. All right, guys. So, he's going to get mad since I'm a member. That's okay. I just got a new card, so I have to refresh my membership with him as well. The score is 30 to – oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. The field goal went up. He says your score is wrong. Your score is wrong. It's good now. We're good. You know what's crazy, man, is that we're actually outperforming Tom Grossi on most of these streams, which is awesome. And I love the Grossi posse. but I love Football Nation oh so much more, man. We've got a really strong community. You guys are so great, man. You guys are awesome, man. I know that sounds super cheesy, but if I could kiss you guys, I would. Thank you guys so much. Here's the kickoff. Here's the return. The 49ers bringing out the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. Ooh, out to the 30. Call it the 31. We'll have a 1st and 10. Back to the action here. San Francisco with the football. They line up on the 32-yard line here. Would, if we could. Okay, folks. Uh-oh. I got someone texting me right now saying, hey, bro, you owe us fantasy dues. Yeah. I do owe some fantasy dues. Troy saying no kissing. Fair, bro. That's fair. Okay, guys. 1st and 10. Under center, Brock Purdy takes the snap. He tosses to the right. McCaffrey looks for a couple of blocks. McCaffrey brings this thing out to about the 38-yard line. This will bring up a 2nd down and 3 after a 7-yard gain. 8 minutes exactly left to go in this 3rd quarter. Honestly, someone mentioned it earlier saying this is kind of a slow burn today. Definitely a slow-burning game, but I will tell you right now, if the San Francisco 49ers score a touchdown on this drive, the Colts are cooked. So, 7.5 left to go. We're midway through the 3rd quarter. Christian McCaffrey on 2nd down and 3 goes right up the middle, moves the football from the 39 to the 48. It's a 9-yard gain for Christian McCaffrey, moves the football to about midfield, and that's good for a 49ers. 1st down. 1st down, San Francisco. So a 1st and 10 for San Francisco at the 48-yard line. Are the Colts going to turn this into a nail-biter, says Succulent Life? Hopefully. Okay. I said it again. Single back formation. 49ers with the football. Motion from Juszczyk. A little play action here. Purdy will wind up and throw. This pass going to be caught by Jawan Jennings at the 33-yard line. Another San Francisco 49ers 1st down. 1st down for San Fran. Jawan Jennings hits the deck hard there. The clock does continue ticking here, though, so this is going to keep rolling here. Wow, they rolled up in a ball altogether, says Courtney. Yeah, they actually did. So the catch was made by Jawan Jennings, and he needed to make sure that he hung on to that football no matter what, because Abukum was wrapped up with him. So 6:17 left to go. Play clock down to 5. Purdy takes the snap, hands this off to Brian Robinson. Robinson goes to the weak side. Robinson will pick up a good run to the left-hand side. It'll be an 11-yard gain for Brian Robinson Jr. down at the 22-yard line, and another 49ers 1st down. 1st down for San Francisco. They are looking good. Honestly, they're looking unstoppable, and if they can keep the football on the ground, this game's going to go a lot faster here. My guess is that they're trusting the 49ers defense. Troy Aikman hanging on to that football right there. Santa Claus checks in saying, ho, ho, ho. You mean yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Brian Robinson goes nowhere on 1st and 10. It brings up a 2nd down and 9. Delayed hit right there. That could be a problem. 2nd down and 9. Colts defense is trash, says Teekerfer. This is not even Pawpaw's fault, says Justin. 49ers cutting through the Colts defense like a hot knife through butter, says Pabby Man. Just Purdy vibes, says Courtney. 2nd down and 9. 5 minutes left to go. I am stepping away from the chat, folks, to call this game the way it needs to be called. Here's the snap. Looking to the left, looking to the right. Going to air this thing out. Brock Purdy sends some air mail like his name is Caleb Williams. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 9. Sorry, Bears fans. It's just that Caleb Williams is notorious for overthrowing passes and freaking out when the blitz comes in. And freaking out whenever that blitz comes in. I don't think they've had to punt. They are focusing. The 49ers are looking at – that's so funny. This dude is literally just standing there on the sideline. Poor Thomas Morstead hasn't had to punt at all today. He's literally bored on the sidelines. Here's the snap from the 22-yard line on 3rd down and 9. Brock Purdy will wind up and throw, and the field goal unit will come out. Kendrick Bourne makes the grab, but it's only a 2-yard gain. So Kendrick Bourne makes the catch. He's actually helped up by the official here. 4th down and 7 puts us inside the red zone, but the field goal unit will be coming out. I do think that's really funny that the camera was focused on Tommy Morstead, and he's literally just dropping the football on the sideline, just bloop, picking it up, dropping it. He's just bored out there because he hasn't had to kick a punt at all today. Here's the snap. Here is the kick. This makes it a 34-20 game. The field goal is good. The 49ers are now up by 14. It's still a 2-touchdown game, which means that the Colts are not out of this yet. Really, really good Monday Night Football game, guys. Really, really good Monday Night Football game. Okay, another commercial break. Let's see. Are we about to get there? We are. I think we're really close. The next one, odometer, 2 more, 1 more. Let's go. Okay. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. 7.6.2. Maybe we can get to 7.6.3. Maybe we can get to 7.6.4. But we can't get there if I don't give you guys some value first. So let's break this down. Why don't we talk about the draft order? Now, some of this might actually be changing. I think this is the one graphic we have not updated right now. But I will say this. The Dallas Cowboys are going to benefit from more Green Bay Packers losses. The more that the Packers lose, the higher this draft pick goes for the Dallas Cowboys. The New York Jets get that pick for the Sauce Gardner trade from the Indianapolis Colts. Jets going to benefit there, so the Jets get 2 first-round picks. Cowboys get 2 first-round picks, and the LA Rams are going to get the Falcons pick, which is really going to hurt the Atlanta Falcons because the Falcons probably should be looking at someone outside of Michael Penix Jr. I was shocked when Raheem Morris, I don't know why I said Morstead, because I'm looking at Tommy Morstead. When Raheem Morris of the Atlanta Falcons in his first year decided to take Michael Penix Jr. after picking up Kirk Cousins, both of whom are meh, right? I think both of whom are meh. But as it sits right now, I'm fairly certain that the New York Giants are number 1, Las Vegas Raiders are number 2, Tennessee Titans are number 3, Cleveland Browns at 4, Jets at 5, Cardinals at 6, New Orleans at 7. And can you believe that it's already almost January? In 4 months, the NFL draft is already going to be back, guys. April's right around the corner here. So April, right around the corner, and the 2026 draft is on the horizon. Any thoughts? Any thoughts for who would be the number 1 overall draft pick this season, guys? Have you guys been following college ball at all? Have you guys been following college ball at all? Spring training, says the Mr. Mojo. Kirk Cousins is pretty good. Yeah, Kirk Cousins is pretty good. Is it just me or is the audio not synced? Says Eric Issa. Mic check. Sound check. 1, 2. It could be backed up. Here's the kickoff, guys. There's the knee. Not even a little, says Country. Have you considered doing a meet and greet for locals in San Antonio, asks Rusty. Rusty, I do it all the time, man. By the way, the 49ers just kicked off. The score is 34-20, and the Indianapolis Colts have the football. I've never done a meet and greet specifically here in San Antonio, but I do a lot of public a lot of public work downtown at the Riverwalk. You might see me out there with a table playing different games with the crowd as they come by, giving out cash prizes during the off-season. Check it out. I like to hang out by the Pearl if you're in the San Antonio area. Here's the handoff. Jonathan Taylor tries to stay on his feet. He'll pick up 3 yards on 1st and 10. It brings up a 2nd down and 7. Let's start the clock. I got a $10 super chat that just came in from Jago Balboa. Colts can still win this, but if they do, it will be a Christmas miracle. By the way, your friend says Appreciate it. Said, okay, awesome, dude. Appreciate that, Drago Balboa. Thanks for checking in on Rich, and thanks for checking in on Rising Rhino. 2nd down and 7. Another super coming in, 420. Happening sometime, someplace, something special, something. What's up, dog food? 2nd down and 7. The snap and a handoff to Jonathan Taylor, who finally steps on the gas. He'll pick up 5 yards on that play. Moves the football from the Indianapolis 38 to the Indianapolis 42. NFL, NBA, college football, hoops, hockey, baseball. We do quite a bit, Mike. We do quite a bit. Who have 0% chance to win? Okay, guys, I'm stepping away from the chat one more time. We've got action on the screen. I'm going to step away. Let's lock in. 3rd and short coming up for the Indianapolis Colts. They line up on the 43-yard line. Phillip Rivers waits for the snap. He takes it, looks to the right, throws to the right. The catch is made by Amir Abdullah. Abdullah picks up 4 yards on 3rd down and 2 or 3rd down and 3. Either way, a 4-yard pickup is enough for an Indianapolis Colts. First down. First down, Indianapolis. The Colts move the chains. The Colts push their way towards midfield. They line up now on the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 47. 2:10 on the clock. Shotgun formation. Looks like trips to the left-hand side. One of the tight ends. Tight right there. Is that Mo Alley Cox? Here's the snap. Dropping back, looking, surveying, winds up and throws. The catch is made. And that is Mo Alley Cox who makes the grab. That's going to be a gain of 8 yards on 1st down. It brings up a 2nd down and 2. I'm going to say that does not look like Tyler Warren. It's a very, I think a pretty obvious difference between Mo Alley Cox and Tyler Warren. You can see it in the face. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 2. That play does move them across midfield, guys. They were at their own 47-yard line. It brings up a 2nd down and 2. Looks like we have an injury here, so I'm going to stop my clock with 1:45. 1:45 left to go. They're actually might put a little more time on here. 1:45, and Batoon was injured for the San Francisco 49ers. They have not cut to a break just yet, but we do have an injury right now. And they might cut to a commercial break here. Maybe not. Looks like he's up. He'll jog off the field, so no need for a cart or an extended look. Tatum Batoon goes out. George Kittle is hurt, says Arian. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he might be okay. He was on the sideline there. He got looked at. Eric Kendricks. Oh, man. I'm so upset that the Dallas Cowboys let this dude go. Eric Kendricks was actually a really good linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys last season and a decent linebacker for the LA Chargers. I didn't even realize that he was a linebacker for the 49ers this season. 2nd down and 2. This catch made in the flat, and it's going to go backwards as the catch is made by Michael Pittman Jr. for a loss of 1. 3rd down and 3 coming up after that catch moves them to the San Francisco 46. Completed pass by Phillip Rivers. No yardage on the play. Looks like 1:10 left to go. In the 3rd, I should say. Is Amir injured? I don't think so, Ruben. Shotgun, 2 left, 2 right. 55 seconds left to go. It's a 3rd down and 3. It's a snap. It's a handoff. Up the middle goes JT, and finally a 1st down picked up. 1st down, Indianapolis Colts. Long drive this time. It moves the football from the 46 to the 43 in 49ers territory. Now the Indianapolis Colts are pushing and pushing and pushing to get into the 49ers end zone. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looks like a single back, strong side to the right side. Jonathan Taylor is the running back in on the play. The dude has the eye of the tiger. Jonathan Taylor staring, waiting for it. Here is the snap. This will be the final play of the quarter. He goes to the left-hand side, gets nothing on the play. Malik Mustafa came in, and another safety makes the tackle. Malik Mustafa with a big play. 1 yard pickup. It brings up a 2nd down and 9. but it does end the quarter. All right, guys, end of the third, which means 15 minutes left to go. I was thinking to myself, the Colts got the football with 4 minutes left to go, 4:02 exactly left to go. If the Colts would have scored in this quarter, it would have been a one-possession game as we enter the fourth quarter. We have seen time and time and time again on this channel, when they go into the fourth quarter with a two-possession deficit, more often than not, they lose games. I would say 90% of the time that we have seen that on this channel, if you trail by 14 or more, you're cooked as you head into the fourth quarter. So I'm going to ask you guys in the chat right now, there are 15 minutes left to go, and they are in 49ers territory. Are the Colts cooked? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Thank you. 49ers do have 2 timeouts because of the challenge that was unsuccessful. Thank you, Leo. Mario's not wrong, but Joe Perry, Aerosmith, yes, yes, yes. John says they're cooked. Emilio saying not yet. McAfee and Mario would be a great commentary duo, says Jukebox Zero. I like it. Rec TV Music saying I wish. Miles Kelly saying Colts will win this game. Unless you're the Bears, says Mr. Fantastic W. Duh, Bears. So looks like a mixed bag here, man. Alonzo asking, do I think that Michael Pittman Jr. will get a touchdown? You know, it's hard to say, man. It looks like all the touchdown passes right now are going to Alec Pierce. Scores 34-20. Colts have a lot of work to do here. Colts have a lot of work to do. If they can get a touchdown, I'd say if they can get a touchdown in the next 2 minutes. If they can score with 13 left, I mean, they can't take another 7 minutes off the clock and expect to score a touchdown and still win this game. I just don't see it happening. Duh, Bears, says Gaming Session. What up? Can we do another poll, says B-Bowls. Another poll. Yes. Yes, we can. Over 6,000 votes on this one, guys. Okay, man. Let's ask the question here. Let's ask the simple question. Now, you guys told me who you think is going to win. Let's find out who you're rooting for. Who are you rooting for? This way I know who to get fired up about, guys. This way I know who to get fired up about. 49ers? Colts. Who are you rooting for today? Shotgun formation, motion on the field. A man goes from the top to the bottom. It is Josh Downs on the move. As we come back from the commercial break, I've got a 2nd down and 9. Here's the snap. Taking a look to the left, the blitz coming in. He'll wind up and throw. The catch is made. Tyler Warren takes it to the 23-yard line. Huge catch for 19 yards. 1st down, Tyler Warren. And popping right back up like it didn't even hurt, Phillip Rivers fixes the jersey. Little low hit right there. Actually, Phillip Rivers barely got tagged by Mustafa. He ended up falling. It does result in a 1st down. 1st and 10 coming up this time from, looks like the 23-yard line. Shotgun formation. Rivers calls to the right, calls to the left. Clock is ticking, so maybe they can get this touchdown with those 13 minutes left. Here's the play. Looking left, throwing left. Catch is made. Tyler Warren again inside the red zone down at the 15. It brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 2 after an 8-yard gain. We are inside of the red zone. Let's get the jams. 2nd down and 2. 14 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter of this football game. Colts trail by 2 touchdowns. 1 here would make a big difference. He takes the snap, turns to the left. Jonathan Taylor finds some space. Taylor stays on his feet, gets inside the 10. It's a 1st and goal coming up down at the 9-yard line. 1st down, Indianapolis. 1st and goal coming up now. 1st and goal coming up now. Lots of time left. I have no dog in this fight, says Larry. Neither do I, my friend. Neither does dog food. He says, LOL skull. LOL skull. Camera focusing on the Rivers family here. Single back. Motion on the field from Michael Pittman Jr. to the top of the screen. Out of the pistol here. Dropping back, looks to the right. Finds a man. Mo Alley Cox inside the 5. Down at the 1. It's 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal. 13 minutes left to go. Let's see if they can punch it in here. It's 2nd and goal down at the 1-yard line. You've got the #1 running back in football. If you don't hand this off to Jonathan Taylor, I don't know what you're doing. You've got the best running back in football right now, arguably. Jonathan Taylor should be getting this carry, and he should be running through that line like a sledgehammer. Motion from Mo Alley Cox. It is a handoff, and there goes JT up the middle, just as expected. Touchdown, Indianapolis! Touchdown for the Colts! Indianapolis will score a touchdown here with 13 minutes left to go. 12:45 if I'm being exact. 12:41 if I'm being exact. So the extra point is going to end up coming in, and it's back to a 1-possession game, down by 7 after this field goal. Jonathan Taylor scores his first touchdown of the contest. This will save your fantasy football day if you're playing fantasy football here. Extra point attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It's good. And so a 7-point game. Can the Colts defense get a stop? A good bunch of you guys said that this team was cooked. I see we've got some light at the end of the tunnel. Ruined my day, says Evert. Says Ever-T-R. Score again, Niners, says Ronald. Don't y'all get hops on the Colts. Gonna lose, trust me, says Snitch. We have a game, says Jukebox Zero. You mean Jukebox Hero? It's a train coming. Giggity? Both teams have no defense, says William Poorman. Reggio saying, a big surprise. 49ers doing good in Indy right now. Indy doing not bad against the 49ers. Can you do the other red zone music instead? The other red zone music. I only have one red zone music. You're saying instead of my lo-fi? I keep it like this on purpose. It's part of, this is something that you learn in like, I guess in just like all creative things. If you keep the intensity the entire time, it removes the intensity from the game. If I had a 1st down and 20 in the first quarter and we're doing the red zone music the whole time, it kind of just doesn't even make it intense anymore. When we've got this little lo-fi lull right here, it's just the power of dynamics. Anybody who's been in choir, anybody who's played in band or in orchestra, you understand the importance of having dynamics. For instance, if I was like this all the time and I was calling everything like this all the time, your ears would go numb and you would be sick of me calling the plays. If I spoke like this every single time I was looking at the camera or every single time I was reading chats, it would get really annoying really fast. Because that's not how people talk, right? And yes, we put on a show. That's part of the experience here. Oh, I meant the other touchdown music, says Phenom. Fair enough. Here I am on my soapbox for no reason. Phenom. Thanks, man. Yeah, we can do a different touchdown music. I got 1, 2, and 3, man. I got 1. This is 1. That's 2. And this one's 3. I can add 4, 5, and 6 as well. We just want to have some extra different sounds here as the time goes on. Your veins are popping out, says Robbie. Hey, man, that's what happens when you're jacked. Kidding. Kidding, dude. Kidding. 3, 2, 1. I'm seeing remix, says Courtney. Burp, 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 burp. Johnny saying 1 is better. 1 was my first one. 1 was the first one I had. I did that all season last year. Yeah, it's facts. Facts there, church. All right, guys, here's the kickoff. Here's the return. The 20, the 25, the 30, in trouble and down at the 30-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 coming up now for the San Francisco 49ers. 1st and 10 coming up for San Francisco with 12 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. We're back to the action, guys. We are back to the action. They'll line up on the 30 here. We'll line up on the 30 here. Scott's saying you could be a great salesman. No, I can't, bro. I promise you, no, I can't. Because my last job that I quit in order to do YouTube, I was an IT salesman, and I was mid at best because I don't like selling people stuff. I like just giving value, and that's what I'm doing here. Okay, guys, here's the snap. Here's a little play action. Brock Purdy going to wind up and throw. This catch is made. Upfield, Jawan Jennings past the 45. A 17-yard gain down at the 47. Jawan Jennings points out there. First down, 49ers. First and 10 for San Francisco, 12 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. I'm looking for a cough drop because I feel the voice cracking, but I don't have anything up here. 12 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. San Francisco, I mean, at this point, there's so much time left. 49ers can't be thinking about clock management. 49ers got to be thinking about scoring here. Motion on the field. Purdy takes the snap on first and 10 from the 47, hands this over to CMC. It's a 5-yard pickup on first and 10. Second down and 5 at the Indianapolis 48 after that play. So second down and 5. Do you see Kittle out there, asks Ray Sanchez. Ray, let me take a look when the camera cuts back to the screen. I do not see George Kittle out there. George Kittle is not out on this play. So no Kittle here. 11:25 on the clock. It's a second down and 5. It's a toss to the right-hand side. McCaffrey going to use a use check block on the right-hand side. McCaffrey going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. It brings up a third down and 1. Third down and 1. 11:09. Clock continues to tick. So a third down and 1 at the Indianapolis 44. The official on the line said that McCaffrey was this close. Looks like Jake Tonjes is in here. Kyle Juszczyk in on the play. Still no number 85. An I formation, excuse me. Third down and 1. McCaffrey sees room to roam. The 40, the 30, the 20. McCaffrey takes it to the red zone. That's good for 24 yards and a first down. Christian McCaffrey, first down, 49ers. First down, San Francisco. The 49ers pick up a first. Looks like Eric checks in for cough drops. Thank you, Eric Issa. Honestly, man, the one thing, you guys can buy me cough drops. You guys can buy me all kinds of things. You guys can donate all these super chats. The one thing that you guys can't buy me is time. I need time to actually go out and do these things. Either that or I need to just order them and have them delivered to my front door. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. It's funny. Time is the one thing, the one balance that you never know how much you got left. First and 10 becomes a second down and 9. Kind of a deep thought there. Second down and 9 inside the red zone at the Indianapolis 19-yard line. We are inside the red zone. Looks like Henrik Huckleberry. Good for you, buddy. Henrik Huckleberry. Okay. You know, whatever floats your boat, man. It's 2025. You're welcome to feel however you want, man. Second down and 9. 9.5 left to go. A rare turnover coming up right now. I'm stepping away from the chat. 9:25. And the play clock's winding down. I think the 49ers are going to use their second timeout here. They will. Okay, so I think they were purposely taking time off the clock. Timeout will be called with 9:18 left to go. They might be cutting back to another quick break, or they could be staying here on the field. I've got 9:52 p.m. Central Standard Time in San Antonio, Texas. Some of you guys across the ocean. We've got people in Australia where, interestingly enough, it's the dead, spring. It's about to be summer. Today, yesterday was the first day of summer. Today's the first day of winter. But in the southern hemisphere, everything is the opposite, which is another fun fact. Second down and 9. Shout out to those of you watching in England. Shout out to those of you watching in Brazil. Shout out to those of you watching in Canada and Mexico and Venezuela and Ecuador y República Dominicana y Puerto Rico y de todos esos países de Latinoamérica, and those of you in the European side of things, and those of you in the Philippines, and those of you around the world who share this in common with us. We're football fans, and we're crazy. Second down and 9. They line up on the 19-yard line. The San Francisco 49ers have the football. This time it's Brian Robinson Jr. as the back. The snap comes in. The blitz comes in. Looks to the left. It's broken up. Incomplete pass. Jermaine Pratt was there. The pass intended for Brian Robinson. It brings up a third down and 9. 9 minutes and 14 seconds here left to go. We'll see if the 49ers can capitalize on this red zone drive. Up by just 7 points. Phillip Rivers, no smiles on his face. He is looking very serious. He is locked in. Phillip Rivers, tired of the hate right now. He knows he can get the job done. Let's see if he can actually do it. 3rd down and 9 from the Indianapolis 19. Brock Purdy takes the snap, starts the clock, looks to the left, winds up and fires. Jawan Jennings makes the grab. 1st and goal coming up. It's a 12-yard grab for Jawan Jennings. 1st down, San Francisco. 9 minutes on the clock. And again, if the 49ers score on this drive, it feels like the Colts might just be done, man. 1st and 10? No. 1st and goal? Yes. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Jennings made that catch with his face. He made the catch with his face mask. It was like this close to his face. Okay, 1st and goal. Motion on the field from Jennings as he goes to the right-hand side. A toss to McCaffrey. McCaffrey goes nowhere here. He's going to lose yardage. He'll lose 2 yards or a yard. 2nd and goal coming up from the 9. Clock hot. And right now the 49ers are doing a great job of keeping this clock moving. Because if they score, they'll make it a 2-possession game again. The Indianapolis Colts will have minimal time remaining. Looks like George Kittle is on the sideline, questionable to return with an ankle injury, for those of you curious about the update there for George Kittle. Still on the sideline, though. Brock Purdy motions a man over. It's Kendrick Bourne on the move. Purdy waits for the snap. He sends another man in motion. Purdy surveys the 4-man rush coming in, but Purdy's in trouble. He's all the way backed up to his own 25-yard line. Now he's on the run. He fires to the end zone. Is this catch going to be made? Incomplete pass. Jake Tonjes gets the target. It brings up a 3rd down and goal and stops the clock after the incomplete. Oh, challenge that, coach. You challenge that. Does he hang on to the football? Oh, yeah, that's a catch. Tonjes got both feet down. What a catch from Tonjes. Does he hang on to it? I don't know. He used the ground. He used the ground. I don't know. That's tough. If he would have had his hands under it. This won't stand if they challenge it. Yeah, they're not going to challenge it. It's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Purdy looks, winds up, throws. Wide open. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, nobody near him. How do you miss that? How do you leave him that wide open? The score is now 40-27. And you know what? The Colts, an admirable job by Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts offense, but the defense has been atrocious in this game. The defense has been miserable in this game. From the right hash, the extra point attempt is up. The extra point attempt is good. So 7:37. It's the Boeing right there. We're halfway through the quarter, and that's where we're sitting, guys. So 41-27, 49ers have a 41-27 lead over the Indianapolis Colts. They are on the road, and they're doing pretty good. CMC you later saying a 40-burger. That's it, bro. That's it. Okay, someone said no problem. We can catch up, says Reno. You think so? I don't think so, man. Stop blaming Rivers. 44 in the defense hasn't made a play. I'm not blaming Rivers. Phillip Rivers has been pretty dang good in this game. He's done his job. Look, man, I say the same thing about Dak Prescott. You can go out there and put up 27, 37 points, put up all of that. That is awesome. Congratulations that you've still got that ability. Good job on Phillip Rivers. Matter of fact, today he opened up the game with 2 touchdown drives. He's over 200 passing yards. He's completed 21 of 30, and I think Rivers is having a good day. It's the defense. To back up what you're saying, bro, the defense has been, let's just say bad. We'll just keep it easy. We'll say that the defense has just been bad. That's putting it politely here. I'm actually reaching over to grab my Tinker toy. Giggity? No, it's my football. Wanted to grab my football here. About time they throw it to McCaffrey, says Galo. Says Gale Ostendorf. Gale Ostendorf. What's up, dude? We've got Jay Cash in the house saying 49ers are about to get Iceman next week. If the Colts lose, they're out of the playoffs, right? Technically, no. Technically, no. Why are they not out of the playoffs? Well, because they're not out of the – hold on, I'm going to show you the graphic here. They're not out of the postseason just yet because right now they're sitting at an 8-6 record. They are only one win behind their divisional rival here in the Houston Texans. Now, if the Texans drop the next 2 games, they would finish the season at 9-6, 9-7. That's not right. 17 games. I'm missing a game here. The Texans, I think the Texans would be 10-5, right, after their win? No. Why is my math so bad today? Why can't I think? I don't know if I've updated all of these right now. Anyways, the point being is that the Houston Texans are still at the bottom of the table here. So even if the Colts lose, they're technically not out of the postseason, but chances of the Houston Texans dropping the next 2 games, pretty rough, pretty low there. Now, the Ravens also not out of this because the Steelers have been mid at best. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, same situation, except the Buccaneers, they've got a good matchup in Week 18. That's going to be against the Carolina Panthers, who have officially right now one more win. Panthers sitting at 7-7 right now. Maybe one less loss is really what it comes down to. I feel like I'm missing numbers here. Here's the kickoff. Here's the return. Out past the 30, the 40, the 45, the 50, across midfield, down at the 41-yard line, across midfield. The Indianapolis Colts with a monster kickoff return. They start this one in field goal range. Oh, no. A flag on the play. That's coming back. This one's coming back. All that excitement. A huge monster kickoff return. It's coming back. The flag was dropped on the 30-yard line, which means they'll probably be pushed back to the 20. 2 fouls on the play, both by the return team. Both of them are holding calls. One of them declined, one of them accepted. This penalty going to be enforced at the Indianapolis 30-yard line. That is fair. That is definitely a holding call. Both players holding right here without a doubt. Man, Rivers visually upset. That's okay. Eso pasa. 7:29. We line up at the 20-yard line. So the Indianapolis Colts now have the football. It's a 1st and 10 coming up for Indianapolis. The lights are dwindling. The lights are going down right now in Indy. A shotgun formation. Rivers takes it. Rivers will pump fake. Rivers will fumble. And this one going to be recovered. Looks like who's got it? It's all the way back to the 5-yard line. Phillip Rivers fumbles the football. Who forced that one? Collins forces the fumble. Who gets it back? Who gets it back? I think it's going to be Colts football, but this will bring up a 2nd down and 25. Wow. Collins, definitely. It's recovered by Indianapolis. It was a pump fake. Don't know what he was doing. Phillip Rivers, bro. All right, 2nd down and 25 coming up. Shotgun formation from the 5-yard line. Rivers takes it. Rivers steps in and will wind up and throw. It's tipped in the air. What a good play by D. Winters. 3rd down and 25. 6:37 left to go. D. Winters with a pass breakup here. Tyler Warren, the intended receiver on that play, the big tight end. Tough spacing there. Whoa, D. Winters was like, oh, the way he stretched out to swat that one down. What a play. 3rd down and 25. The clock has stopped. The Colts on a last gasp here. Punt team's going to come out if they can't convert this. Here's the snap, and Rivers in his own end zone sends it. This one intended for Josh Downs. Too much height, not enough distance, incomplete pass. 4th down and 25. It might be time to bring out Riley. This time, I will blame Phillip Rivers for that. Again, he's done his job. He put up 27 points today. He scored 2 touchdowns. He pushed the football 235 yards, but he just got outgunned by the younger man, Brock Purdy doing his thing out here. 285. Here comes the punt team. So 4th down. Rigoberto Sanchez to punt this one over to Sky Moore. Here is the boot, and the 49ers are going to take over in great field position here. They return from the 48 out to the 45. That should be a face mask right there. No flag for a face mask, but Sky Moore goes down at about the 44-yard line. They take over in Indianapolis Colts territory. 49ers likely going to keep this football on the ground for better or for worse at this point. Pretty good, says Okira. The Doug Flutie. CMC is a good San Francisco player. I hate typos, says Drago Balboa. Vamos Niners, says Hernansky. Hernansky, what's up, man? Old Man Rivers outgunned. Dennis saying, damn, 5 touchdowns for Brock? Yeah. Bro, are you reading this right now? Look, if you're on a cell phone, you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in. If you're on a TV, I got stats over here on the right-hand side and 2 drive charts down below. It's a 1st and 10 coming up right now, guys. Oh, poor Goodson got absolutely bullied there on the sideline. And Phillip Rivers trying to get involved right now. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Rivers coming in off the couch. It's crazy to see this dude on the sideline. We've got ourselves a single back formation. A toss to the right-hand side. Christian McCaffrey keeping those arms moving, keeping the legs moving. He'll pick up 2 yards, pick up 1 yard. It's a 1st and 10. It becomes 2nd down and 9. More importantly, though, it starts the clock. Okay, so the 49ers. 2 more games coming up for San Francisco. 2 more games coming up for San Francisco. The schedule and this season is almost done for both of these teams. 5:50 on the clock. They are taking their time. Is Michael Pittman Jr. on the field, says Corey. No, because the 49ers have the football. Unless Pittman Jr. decided to play defense, I don't see how he'd be out there. Here's the snap. Brock Purdy runs to the right-hand side. He'll wind up and throw. Catch is made by CMC, and he goes down at the 40. This will be a 3-yard gain, and it brings up a 3rd down and 6. Football to the Indianapolis 40-yard line. Clock stays hot. 49ers looking to pick up a couple of touchdowns. 0 punts today. By the way, their last punt, the 49ers' last punt was on November 30th at Cleveland. I'm going to say that one more time because that is amazing. On the last 19 drives, the last punt was in November for the 49ers. They've been playing really good football. Here's a look to the right. Catch is going to be made on the right-hand side. That looked like Jake Tonjes who made the grab. It was. It's a 7-yard pickup. It's good for a 49ers. 1st down. Bro, really? Since November 30th, that was the last punt that they have kicked. It is December 22nd. Haven't had a punt in 23 days. Why is CMC still in the game? If he gets hurt, they're going to regret it, says Cliff. I agree. I totally agree with that. It might be time to pull the starters. 4:52 on the clock. Here's the snap, and it's going to go to the left-hand side. CMC gets brought down, and it is going to force a timeout here. So the Colts going to use a timeout with 4:47 left to go. Timeout Indianapolis. This might take a few moments here. It's their first timeout. They do have 2 remaining after that. That's good. Just run the ball and milk the clock, says Eric. That's what I'm saying. But Mr. Izzy Dissy saying that, hey, man, don't just run the ball and run the clock. I need a few more points. No, I need CMC yards, says Howdy. Some of you guys do. Are you guys still biting your nails out there for fantasy football? Who is still in the postseason for fantasy football? Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to those of you who are still in the postseason for fantasy football. Merry Christmas to everyone, says Miles Kelly. Merry Christmas to you, Miles. I need a Pittman reception, says Corey. Well, if the Indianapolis Colts get the football back, you might get one. Motion from Tonjes. This time from the 34-yard line. Purdy throws this one into the hands of the defense. It's intercepted. We come back with it. They get this one out. Oh, my goodness. It's picked off by Cam Bynum. 1st down, Indianapolis Colts. Brock Purdy, what did you do? What did you do? First down, Indianapolis. He tried to find Kendrick Bourne, and Cam Bynum definitely got his hands underneath that one. He gets back up on his feet, bobbles the initial catch. He does wrap this thing up. No part of the football touches the ground. He gets up. What an athlete. What a play from Cam Bynum. Right place, right time. What a drop for Kendrick Bourne. So much for that bonus check, right? Shotgun formation. With 4:37 left to go, Phillip Rivers takes over at the 29-yard line. Rivers from the 29 will find a man in motion. There's a Pittman catch. There's a Michael Pittman Jr. catch. This will bring up a second down and 2 after the 8-yard gain. So Michael Pittman Jr. gets the first catch and the first target after the interception here. You know, really? On second down and 1, I'm sending this. I'm sending it for a touchdown. Here's the snap, and he's doing the same. He's sending it. There's the grab. Alec Pierce down at the 30-yard line across midfield. That's inside 49ers territory. It's going to be a first down. Indianapolis, big play there. That's a 33-yard grab by Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce, great job to get open here and drags the defender with him. That man that he drags is Diamador Lenore, not a small guy. Phillip Rivers moving quickly here. They got to be in the hurry. 29-yard line. Indianapolis takes it. A 4-man rush comes in. It's picked off the other way. That's going to be a pick 6. He's going to take it all the way. The 49ers will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. It is D. Winters with a 74-yard interception touchdown. Touchdown, San Francisco. We'll put 6 points on the board. A 75-yard pick 6. And the 49ers. Oh, bro. If you're a Colts fan, you probably want to throw up right now. Scorpio saying, never mind, LOL, that might be game. Yeah, dude, I'm going to say that that's probably game. Someone said cooked AF. That was DJ Gene. Cooked AF. Insane, says Pabby Man. Marco Jordan saying, oh, 49ers got a pick 6 TD. Oh, yeah, they did, Marco. Need Taylor for literally 9 more yards, either rushing or receiving. Corey, I'm so sorry. You may not get those, bro. I think at this point, they're going to bring out the second string. This just sealed the deal for the 49ers. There's no way the Colts come back on this one. Thank you, Zavala. We got Mr. Zavala. Zavala checking in right now with a $10 super chat. Great call on the game. Appreciate you, dude. Let's go. Can you be more excited, says Eberhard Schmoling. Yeah, I would have been more excited if the Colts would have scored a touchdown. It would have been more exciting had the Colts scored a touchdown. By the way, the extra point attempt, automatic, it's good. 48-27. This game is just about over. Now we're looking at garbage time. Bring in Riley Leonard. I think it's time to bring in Riley Leonard at this point. Sorry, Phillip Rivers. You had your chance, buddy. You just threw a pick 6. It's game over, says Troy. I agree, man. The Colts stink. Fo. Como decimos nosotros. That's how you know someone's from the Caribbean. If they go, fo. Mario, when is your next game, says Raider Guy. I'm glad you asked, bro. I actually don't have another game until Saturday. I'm going to be off this week. I'm going to take some time to hang out with my family. It's the holidays. This kickoff goes through the uprights right now. Someone asked, what's the next game that I'm calling? I haven't even looked at the schedule for this Saturday, but we've got Saturday flex games coming up. Those will be the next few games that I call. We've got 6 games for sure in Week 17. No games on Thursday, guys. I'm not covering any games for Christmas. I've got my son's very first Christmas. He's 8 months old. I want to spend it with him. I want to see his eyes as he sees everything light up. I'm so excited to have Christmas with my boy. Like, I'm so excited to have my first Christmas with my son, my firstborn son. Like, sorry, not sorry. I'm doing that for sure. So no thanks, no Christmas football. I will be live a lot for the bowl games on January 1. First and 10, a toss to the right-hand side. This time, it looks like it's going to be a decent game here from Goodson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and Riley Leonard is in. So Riley Leonard is in the game right now. It's a 2nd down and 4. Well, Notre Dame's quarterback, national runner-up at Notre Dame, 6th-round pick in the 2025 draft. We watched Riley Leonard play when we covered college football earlier. Well, last season, when we covered last season. 5:50 left to go. It's a 2nd down and 4. Shotgun formation, motion on the field. Josh Downs to the bottom of the screen. It's another handoff to the bottom here. And there goes Goodson. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. And it looks like even the Colts have given up on this game because they are not trying to air it out for garbage time. Looks like another super chat coming in. We got one here from Courtney saying, let's effing go Niners. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Courtney. Let's go. Hey, Courtney checks in saying, let's go Niners. That's what I'm talking about. She has been, her and CMC later have been our 2 resident 49ers fans for the better part of a year here at this point. Maybe more than that, man. I really appreciate you. 3rd down and 1. This one goes backward. It brings up a 4th down and 1. They're going to have to go for it. This does take us to the 2-minute warning. Thank you, Courtney, for the support right here. Courtney with a $5 super chat. Let's go. She says, let's effing go Niners. Ooh, the flex. I can feel the flex through the camera right now. Your hype. I can feel your hype through the camera. I love it. We got another super chat that came in from, looks like Lore King 2113. $5 super chat, nothing attached to it, but I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support. Okay, guys. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate you guys. This is good. This is good. We're having a good day. We're having a good time. If you're a 49ers fan, you're having a good time. Colts fans, probably not so much. Merry Christmas to everyone. So there is gold in them thar hills. What smoke burp? What did you say? So there's gold in them thar hills. Also, Mario, you're sweating. Is it hot in Texas? Yeah, it's hot in my office up here. Mario, you're sweating. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Trying to wipe off some of the sweat here. You know, don't lie to Sammy about Santa Claus. Trust me, says Cool as a fan. Yeah, you know, that's a conversation that Christina and I were having. Santa Claus is more to keep him in line while he's below the 5-year-old mark before he goes to school. And before he goes to school, we'll have to tell him, because I don't want him thinking that so-and-so who was a jerk gets better Christmas presents because he was a good boy or whatever. Like, you know, Christmas technically isn't supposed to be about Santa Claus anyways, but that's a whole nother conversation. Shout outs to Ricardo. Ricardo saying Merry Christmas for Mario and family. I appreciate your hard work. Thank you, Ricardo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 2-minute warning. It's a 4th down and 1. The Indianapolis Colts now trail by 3 touchdowns. They're down by 21, and this game is just about over. The San Francisco 49ers will end up 11-4. The Indianapolis Colts will be 8-7. And what a tailspin for Indianapolis. They started this season 8-2. They were the number 1 team in the AFC, and they were looking fantastic, man. All of a sudden, they crashed. Crashed and burned. Crashed and burned. All right, guys, 2-minute warning is over. We're back. So, 4th down and 1. Those of you guys looking for your extra fantasy points right here, right now, Riley Leonard is the quarterback in. Phillip Rivers is out. He's on the sideline with his helmet on. Rivers still thinking that he's got some skin in this game. 4th down and 1, shotgun formation. Riley Leonard takes the snap. He looks to the left. He'll wind up and throw. The catch not going to be made. It's going to bring up a 1st down, 49ers, and they will kneel this thing out to win this game. Riley Leonard's pass is incomplete. 1st down. 49ers. Turnover on downs. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Victory formation should end this thing, unless the Colts want to be annoying and call their timeouts. I still leave out milk and cookies, says the Mr. Mojo. Do you really? The chart is not updated, he says. I think that's what Scott says, that this chart is not updated right now. It's updated. It's definitely updated. There's the kneel right here. They're going to take the knee. They're going to take the knee. The clock is going to tick here. No timeout's going to be called. This is going to be your final score of the game, guys. Hey-yo. Okay. Why do the Colts always do this to us, says Mark. Hernansky saying, Mario, felicidades, fiesta nuevo. Ha, thank you, man. New subscriber out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got a new subscriber in Hernansky. Why do you hate me? Tell me you love the 49ers. I don't hate you, bro. And I also don't love the 49ers. I just love football. Here is the knee. Brock Purdy takes another one and does bring up a third down. This game is over, guys. They're going to take a knee here in about 30 seconds, and this game is done. Let's see. I won 8 G's, says Sean McDonald. Congratulations, my friend. Niners sitting on the ball now. That's all they're going to do, man. This game is over. Real is the only way to be. I'm with you, cool as a fan. Of course, leave out milk and cookies, carrots for the reindeer. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Vishal saying, I like your voice when you're excited about the touchdown. Hey, man, that's what we do here. We get gassed up for big plays. All right, final knee here, guys. This will take us to the end of the game. This will be your final score. And the San Francisco 49ers will win this game. Game over, guys. That's the final game of the week. Week 17 on the horizon. We will pick back up after Christmas. Guys, we will pick this all back up after Christmas, but I got to turn around and get the house ready for Christmas to have people come over. I got to make sure all of my presents are nice and wrapped up here as well, and we're running out of time because Christmas Eve is in just 48 hours. Believe that or not, Christmas Eve is right around the corner. So, it's been fun. It's been real. Oh, hang on. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. We got to do a drawing today. I gotta do not one but two. We're giving out 2 prizes this week. So let me pull up the list of people who played, and we're gonna do spin the wheel in just a moment. So, hang on, guys. You know what? Those of you who want to stick around for this, feel free to stick around. I'm not gonna rush through this process. I'm gonna get set up because last time I almost made a mistake. If you guys want to stick around, you're welcome to stick around. I'm gonna get this all set up here really quick. Okay, last week we did the beanie. I think this week we did a beanie and a duffel bag last. Those actually just shipped out today, so those will be to the winners in the next 7 days. But there was a big delay because a bunch of Christmas orders were getting put in, so our stuff got pushed to the bottom of the shelf. That being said, those of you who won the last 2-week prizes, you'll be getting your prizes in about a week here or so. After the holidays, it should be before the end of the year, though. And then that means I got to change this photo. Let's go to Football Nation. Let's go to the shop. What are we thinking, guys? Are we thinking, you know what, I like this hat. Let's go with this hat here. This hat looks good. I like this hat a lot. It's actually the hat that I got. So let's open this one. Actually, customize. Appearance. We're going to remove the image. Upload image. All right, guys, we're going to do 2 ball caps today. We're going to do 2 hats today. You can see those spinning right now. Succulent, thank you very much. Okay. So, the prize that we will be giving away today is this Football Nation hat. It's the Let's Effin' Go ball cap. We'll be giving away 2 of these today. We did not have a winner. Someone said mug. I'm ready, says Raider Guy. I'd like a hat. It's cold here in the UK. Well, why don't we do this? We'll do 1 hat and we'll do 1 beanie. How's that sound? You guys good with that? 1 hat and 1 beanie? Oh, if your name gets picked, I'll give you the choice between a hat or a beanie just because it's this time of year. So, you guys will get to choose your choice between the hat or the beanie. If you're wondering, how do I sign up to play? Unfortunately, the Week 16 pick'ems are over. We do it every single week. Nobody got all of them right. Nobody got all of them right. So we're doing hat and beanie. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Now, I do need to update names here. So let me go ahead and pull that up here first and get all the names in order for everybody who actually played in Week 16. So for everyone who actually played, we're going to put your names in. We had over 200 participants here. Week 16, 217 responses. Let's go ahead and link to sheets. We'll create a new sheet, and we will pull all the first names. Here we go. All the names here. 217 names have been entered. Let's put this in alphabetical order, and I'm going to ask you guys to help me out to make sure we don't have any doubles out here. So we are looking for no doubles out here. We're going to scroll down in just a moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and scroll. I don't see any doubles here right now. Let's see. Bobby, Brian P, Brian N. No, I got Charlie, Chris, all different Chris's. Country's in there. Coach Leonard is in there. Okay. Dave, David, and Dave. We got Don, Donald, Donovan, Eric, Ella, Emilio, Emmett, Eric. Different names. We got Gennaro and George. We got Gerald. I got Jamie Sanchez, Martins, Merchant, Miller, Osborne. A lot of James out here. All different names. Jeremy. All different last names. Joe David, John D. Looking for Joseph. Looking at Kelly. LaShawn is in here without me having to add her name. Okay, here we go. We got a double here. Mario Lopez got 2. Let's pause this. Mr. Mario Lopez. 1 entry per person. Okay, let's keep going. I got 1 double. We'll keep sliding here. Michael, Ray, Richard, Miguel, Richard Martinez, Richard McMahon, Robert, different Roberts, Samuel, Scott, Shy, Sparky, Sterling, TD, Terrence, the Italian Santa Claus, Thomas, Tim. I don't see any doubles here, guys, and this is the bottom of the list here. Let me actually bring this up so y'all can verify that with me, just so you guys can see it there as well. This is the bottom of the list. So, 216 entries for the names. Watch as I shuffle. Be amazed as I shuffle the names 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. These names have officially been shuffled around, guys, which means it's time to bring the wheel over. Let's bring our wheel over. It says click to spin. Good luck to everybody who played the weekly pick'ems, guys. Be sure to check out the website Football Nation for a chance to win. We are going to spin this twice. Let's see. This is the second week with 2 Marios, says Rizey. I mean, you guys see Mario Dixon in the chat all the time. I'm sure we got a lot of Marios who watch this live stream. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. Good luck to everybody. I'm going to spin the wheel twice, guys. Remember, if you win, you will get a choice between the hat or the beanie. Of course, if you're in Texas, you'll probably take the hat. If you're a little further north, you'll probably take the beanie. Good luck to each and every one of you. It's time to spin. Spin number 1. Okay, guys, good luck. The wheel is spinning here. This is going to be the first one. Here comes the first prize winner. Fingers crossed. I'm excited to see who wins this one. Excited to see who wins this one. Spin the wheel, says DJ Gene. Rams win the division, says Brady, for sure. Lucky DJ Gene got the fingers crossed, huh, dude? Who is this going to land on right now? It's slowing down. It is slowing down here. Lawrence, maybe? Michael, maybe? Maybe Keith here? Is it going to be on Church? Oh, it just went past Church. Bradley Amburn. Bradley, I don't know if you're in here watching this live stream, but Bradley, you just won either a hat or a beanie in Week 16. So I'm going to remove your name. I'm actually going to write this down to make sure I reach out to you. We're going to write this down, Bradley Amburn. Got a few things I got to do. This pen is trash. Okay, so we removed the name, guys. I'm going to shuffle again 3 times. I'm going to shuffle again 3 times. Behold, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We're going to do one more spin, guys. Last chance here. Last chance here, guys. Let's do it one more time. So, Bradley Amburn wins the first one. Hat or beanie, option number 2. Let's do this thing. There's the second spin. Good luck to each and every one of you guys. Good luck to each and every one of you guys. Our second giveaway this week. Merry Christmas, by the way, y'all. Merry Christmas to you. Do the Cupid shuffle, says Gene. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Just passing up Sparky. Sorry, Sparky, it just got past you. Who's here past Jordan? Joshua, maybe Julie, maybe Jeremy, maybe Aaron. Who's it going to land on? Charlie Clark. Charlie, are you watching here? Charlie, are you watching? Are you out there? Charlie Clark, let's write this one down too. So Bradley Amburn and Charlie Clark, you two are our Week 16 winners. Raider guy saying, hey, that's not me. I never win anything, says Janet Jones. Well, congratulations to Charlie. Congratulations to Bradley. Congratulations, guys, for getting a simple win right here. Little wins, small victories. Thank you guys so much. That's it, guys. It is the end of the day. Welcome to Touchdowns. I see you, Mary Rivera. Now, you don't have to be a channel member, guys, if y'all want a chance to win prizes on this channel. All I ask is that you guys head over to footballnationusa.com and play the weekly pick'ems. This week we had no winners because literally like 3 people picked the Tennessee Titans and they didn't get everything else right. So, no winners this week. If we don't have a grand prize winner, the grand prize every week is $100. I will also say this, guys. I will also say this. There's only 2 more chances to win. You've got Week 17 and Week 18, and the season is over. We're going to have to find out some other way to raffle off some prizes here during the basketball season. But that is how you sign up to play to win these prizes. Shout out to Bradley and to Charlie again. Congratulations for winning Week 16. But that's it, guys. That's all I've got for y'all today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for watching Football Nation. You have been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.